Good evening and welcome. I see that someone forgot to actually make the new cycle video before, but I was busy doing all the announcements and all that stuff. So let me just rush in and make a new command for us. Yes, this is a bit of a last second spur of the moment thing, but I think this is interesting. I think it's an interesting game, and it's a game that I couldn't really fit into my schedule. So as I had the opportunity to stream today, I've been out all day and then just came back and I was like, ah man, I just feel like streaming something. Um mm, there. Um First look at the demo of New Cycle. And then a Steam link. That's way too much. Way too much text here. Ooh, music starts again. Music is really nice.
Our illustrious champion returns.
Just need a link.
Welcome home.
Share that one. And welcome home. Alright, let's see if that command works now. New cycle. Yeah, it works. Awesome. Cool. Good evening. Welcome. Let's see. And thank you, Barrett, for the 36 months. That's three normal years. Right, let me just turn it down a little bit here. Yeah, so this is not just a first look. This is a very first look. I just loaded the game up, like, I don't know, right before I started the stream. Ooh, that is a loud clicking. Exceptionally loud clicking. Let's try 60% that. Still, UI sounds, that could definitely go away. That's better. That's better. Good evening, tall man. Good evening, good evening. Right. Thanks for oxygen not included tips and tricks. I'm at 33 cycles. Awesome. Well, a lot of things can happen from here on. Right, let's talk a little bit about the new cycle. So it's a game that I stumbled across, and then also Everlist recommended it for me. And unfortunately, you could say that it's a bit of a worn out descriptor to call things like, oh, it's a Frostpunk thing, right? But it does have a lot of Frostpunk vibes to it. Where Frostpunk is sort of the world has ended and there is not enough heat, then here it's sort of the world has ended because of some solar flares. That means civilization has sort of collapsed because all electronic stuff has stopped working, and war and stuff and bad shit happened, and then 50 years later trying to rebuild. That's typical end of world. It very much is it very much is an end of world, and I think it makes for an interesting idea, because you kind of need to, why is civilization gone and why can we sort of research so fast. So it has some of the normal things that we would expect to see from a city builder, colony builder like this: housing, food, technology, research, all managing all that stuff. But I think it has a really, it looks like it's at the core it's stock standard colony builder, but it has like really nice vibes, really nice graphics, really nice music. And if the actual gameplay is crisp, then it's good. Sitting down today, I'm always sitting down lately. The last 3 months I've been sitting down, unfortunately. I'm still struggling with my my injury. So, but I'm going back to the physiotherapist tomorrow morning, so that's the way. Hello, Everlist. Short stream today. Well, yes. I think I want to be playing this a couple of hours, and then we'll, when we're done with it, we're done with it. And you said a couple of hours, so it'll probably not be a full 4-hour stream, and then we'll just edit as we wherever we are at the end. I was considering starting later, but it's a hiking related injury, so that's kind of what it. Hope it gets better. Yeah, Thank you. I hope so too. I hope so too. Right. So this is a demo available. The game is coming out in Q1 2023, so that could be any day. Twist my ankle. No, if I was twisting my ankle, I would not be 3 months to not even be recovered. Then it would just be a couple of weeks, and then we'd be fine again. Well, just talk like 2 hours, and we have a 4 hour stream. Yeah, no. Getting started. Hey, Isolde, good evening. Was it supposed to be a day off? It was supposed to be a maybe day off, and then I thought, you know what, I can't really fit this into a schedule, and I'd like to do it, but it's probably not going to be a full stream, and maybe we'll just throw this in as a as a as a yeah a short stream. Nintendo Direct today, don't care. And there's also, more interesting, a Q&A with the Darkest Dungeon developers, because Darkest Dungeon 2 is coming in a Steam demo. So that's interesting. I heard my back making homemade tater tots. Tater tots are the Andrew Tate fans, right? Why are you making some of those? You don't need more of those, right? That's the only reference I have to tater tots. That's Andrew Tate fans. The tater tots. So why would you make those? Hello, Chris. I like hash browns. All right. Well, close enough. I'm following the LSC this season. Yes, I haven't watched. I'm one game behind, but I'm very much enjoying it. Lots of nice upsets, and so it's good. I'm very much following the LEC. I'm not further away, and my mic just sucks. I can move a little bit closer, but it's unfortunately, I need a new mic setup, and I hate doing that, because then I'll go through an endless series of, why is this weird? Why is this different? And I really don't just procrastinate on fixing that. Problem is, I cannot sit like this all evening. That kind of sucks. So yeah, I don't know. So let's see. Sprained my ankle on the weekend. Now hurts walking. Good thing I have a home office. Oof. Yeah, well, it happens. Just getting older, moving around. So it happens. I'm really hoping that this starts getting better soon. But I did take a little bit of break, and I did some. So interesting with my injury. It's called a heel spur, and I was supposed to do some exercises, and my physiotherapist was telling me to do these exercises, and I was like, I did these exercises, and it doesn't seem to do anything. Like, it's not. I would imagine that I was supposed to be tired from it, but I just don't feel it, and I could continue all day if I wanted to. I was like, no. Just show me how to do it. And then I did it in his office last time. I was like, okay, you just need more load on. Here, take a 6 kilo dumbbell and do it again. Did another 20 repetitions. I was like, yeah, you're supposed to be tired. You gotta do it again with a 10 kilo dumbbell. I was like, all right. Did it again. I was like, okay, I can see the problem. I can feel it now, but that was also like 50 repetitions of something I was supposed to do 10 without load, and then did 50, and he was like, all right, well, you need more load on than to strain. Not saying I'm super strong, but it was just like, if I like a specific muscle, a specific place, and I was like, okay, I need some load on, because this doesn't even feel like moving up the stairs. And yeah. So that's that was annoying. That flexing you're doing doesn't become you. Yeah, that flexing. Yes, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, it's a very specific the Achilles heel thing that needs to be exercised, and it's like that doesn't do anything. it doesn't like. I think with physiotherapists, they're used to getting people that sort of maybe have to be like get from zero, and I don't know. It didn't feel right. Achilles tendon, probably like the back of the heel, that stretchy thing. But anyway, so anyway, Sia Gaming. How was Icarus yesterday? It was good, very good. I'm actually very much enjoying it, and I really wanted to just jump back into it today. So that is very nice. I thought tennis don't stretch. Are you sitting here and just telling me that my physiotherapist doesn't know, or is it just that I could not express it clearly enough? I mean, yeah. So, Sia Gaming. I did very much enjoy Icarus. I had a good time. We got to level 10 and we unlocked a lot of things, died a few times, but it was okay. And kind of got a little house built. So tomorrow, as we return, there'll be more building, and this time will be more with stone building, and then we should just see how that goes. Anyway, yeah, so we'll definitely continue with more Icarus as we progress, and other things this week will be a little bit of this new cycle today, and some taking a look at Captain of Industry on Thursday, and Friday Darkest Dungeon a bit. So. Did it only feel that way, or were you way faster in Icarus this time? I was way faster, but I was also kind of knew what I was doing and knew what I wanted to focus on. And yeah, but I think I was a lot faster. Maybe the game has also been retuned so that there's definitely some different. I don't know. I didn't feel that how was. I think there's also the part about like maybe the first time you roam a lot more because you're sort of, ooh, I want to explore, and then if you explore you run into dangerous territory and you die and you have longer corpse runs and a lot of things, or you start building things at an early tech level. Here I was just like, all right, I'm gonna be just grinding my way to get to level 5 so I can actually start building a little bit, and then we'll get it from there. So everything is going good. Thank you, Tom Rock. The more you play Icarus, it repeats itself, therefore you can focus more, I guess. Yeah, I mean, I think every game, when you played it for the second time, it's going to be faster than the first time around. But it did feel pretty good to say. I think it was less than 2 hours to get to level 5, and that gave us sort of a good point where it's like, okay, now we have a place to retreat. Like, if I didn't get to level 5 really quickly and got up the stairs, we would have been killed a few times. We had some close runs with those giant ostrich dinosaur things. They were pretty nasty, and only because we could sort of run through the house and jump out and run back in and close the door and shoot them through the window did we manage to survive that, because they were really nasty if we didn't get any kind of jump on them. So I think that was a very bird phobia, yep, whatever that's called. Is the image quality a bit blurry? I don't think it's blurry on my end, and the ups thing. Bird trap. I'm looking at my end, so it's not the raw data that goes up, but that's let's see. I don't see much blur. Well, Evelyn, maybe you're just getting older. We'll go with that one, and then we'll see. Must be me then. All right, but it's fair enough to ask a question. That's always the case. Like, maybe you're not wearing contact lenses today than you used to are, or your glasses are smeared, or only 31, still young. Yeah, well, you can be old at a young age. So, don't know. Yeah. Also, by the way, I think that on Friday we will mark the stream as mature, and while we play Darkest Dungeon, and then that will be sort of a time where I also talk a little bit about my education. Can't talk about too much of it, but I think that's if there's any interesting things. So if you have some interesting questions or ideas, come refocus on my hands. But my hands below the desk. But of course, if I do this, and then it's going to take a little bit to roll back. Yeah. So make sure that you prepare some questions or that kind of thing. That makes it more interesting, because otherwise it'll just be like me rambling, and I don't know if anyone's even interested. But yeah, so let's sort of keep it as that kind of thing on Fridays. And for anyone who doesn't know, then I've started a new education and studying to sexologist. So that is a topic that is very interesting. You know, like when I had a passion for logistics and engineering, then I took a master in engineering, specialized in logistics. And when I had an interest in business optimization, I took a master in business administration. And now I take an education in sexology. So, yeah. Anyway, so that's then I because I also sort of want to test out some of the theory that I learned, and then maybe start presenting it and see if I can present it in a meaningful manner, and then you can give me feedback on it, and we can see if there's something that's interesting. What does that tell about your interest? Yeah, everything, doesn't it? It's a pretty interesting topic. I highly recommend. Especially practical exercises are much better than just the theory. Just a recommendation from here. So, on that note, let's have a look at this news cycle. Is study free in Denmark, or do you have to pay for it? Study is free for sort of specific purposes, but this is a private education, so it's something that's for more mature audience, so you're supposed to come in with some life experience or something, but it's private education, so this is a paid for education. But since I also talk about it here and create content for it, it's paid for by my company, obviously. Anyway, let's take a look at this news cycle. I'm excited to just jump in and see what it's like. Let's see. There we go. It's a game. It's very dark and gloomy and lovely. So let's have a look what this will be. So Evelyn said that was about a couple of hours worth of content. So we'll just get in here. About New Cycle, about the demo. The universe of New Cycle is set in a post-apocalyptic world where human beings are not only survivors but also a species capable of reshaping its current condition and pushing its capabilities against all odds. The philosophy underlying the game world argues that mere survival cannot be the goal and that our species cannot simply accept it as the purpose of a stagnant life. Just like their ancient ancestors, whose development and progress cannot be stopped as long as they breathe, our species will continue to struggle even in a world that is about to collapse. And the game aims to make us experience how and in what ways this struggle will take place with its unique fiction. That's a weird start. It's a weird prologue. Weird. New Cycle, which starts its journey with the early goal of feeding its population and establishing settlement with makeshift structures, focuses on the process of transforming into a complex industrial metropolis where tons of components of different variety are processed and which is capable of developing and implementing massive projects, using a slew of mechanics to organize and manage the entire settlement with its production chain, society, class structure, city life, and interactions with the outside world. The game tries to create a successful hybrid of different mechanics while staying true to the classic city management approach. This does not belong in a game. I'll just be very blunt about it. This is not something. This is meta information. This is what you write to the investors, right? This is like, oh, I want money for my game. Like, oh, okay. Tell me something about the game. This is what you write, but you don't write it to the players because like set in a post-apocalyptic world where human beings are like, okay, so it's clearly not our universe, it's a hypothetical other universe. But that's also just not relevant for a player to know. We don't care, right? New Cycle aims to let you experience a long and complex progression, but this demo only gives you a small taste of the game to get a first impression on the game's world. Demo starting from the introductory level of the universe aims to show the main mechanics, which can be listed as general city building elements, community management, planning of needs, technology tree, resource management, service and road network planning, seasonal cycle, and independent events such as accidents. While we aim to introduce the general structure with this early stages of the universe in the demo, with a gameplay time of 1 to 2 hours, we would like to remind you that New Cycle is an incomplete game, thus this version is very limited one. In particular, the software regarding the animation, sound effects, UI, UX, and several yet to be added mechanics such as building maintenance mechanics, diplomacy, and trade will partially prevent you from getting the feeling of a completed game. In addition to the main story, the conveyor belt system, advanced crafting structures, and other mechanics that have been added to the universe over time require a large amount of gameplay time that is impossible to be experienced in the demo. As a small team that is getting ready to launch an early access with almost the flavor of a full game, we want to figure out what we can do better in the future with our feedback regarding the demo. Thank you for your interest. All right, so this one is what you write to the investors. This one is the two lead developers who argue whether it's a good idea to launch a demo or not. One argues that a demo will only showcase some of it and therefore it'll be incomplete, and the other one says it's better to get people interested so that they'll come back for the full version. And they go back and forth, and the compromise is we'll launch it, but we have to put this disclaimer up front that it's not a complete game. Isn't that what the vibe you get from this? That's definitely the vibe I get. Like, this is the, like, yeah, but how do we make people aware that it's not a full game? We'll put a text in. We'll put a text in and just say, beware that TLDR, don't read text. Yeah, true. Just click OK and move on. Right. So, sandbox, a peaceful mode with outside threats or constant changes to environment condition, all the components of a city building and survival are active, but endgame challenges are absent. Recommended for newbies. That's me. No achievements. The story mode, presenting all the mechanics and tribulations that can be experienced in the living universe of New Cycle. Locked. Sanity. This scenario begun as the leader of an advanced settlement revolves around the sudden appearance of a mysterious disease that causes large convulsions in the fabric of your community's social order and collective mental stability. You must manage this atmosphere of desperation and come up with a solution to save your city from total annihilation. Oh no. Oh, okay, I can't even. This one I can click, but this one I can't even click. Bringing large-scale self-defense mechanisms to the New Cycle universe. This mode starts the player as the leader of a middle-sized community who lost its first settlement. Possessing certain technological advancement and a set of structures, you must protect your people against the forces that destroyed your first settlement while overcoming every difficulty posed by more fundamental problems. Cool. So, sandboxing it is. Let's go. There we go. Okay, so we can play on a meadow, tundra, mountain, or maybe a desert. Minus hunting and gathering, plus 60 mining and extreme winter. Restricted hunting, minus 30% meat. Oh no, but meadow is the only one that's available, and then this is desert later. All right, let's go. Here we are. Thank you for joining me on this spontaneous evening. Cool. All right, so the art style, I can't remember, or I haven't played Frostpunk in a long time, but this reminds me of Frostpunk with the drawings and these sort of little hand drawing, like these things, like. Woo! We have our settlement. Can I rotate? Yeah, I can rotate like this. Cool. And we have a little windmill that. Oh. Demo camp. Demo camp. Okay, population overview. Current effects. We have refreshment. This year's rains were enough to renew the existing resources in the land. Mushroom, meat, and water resources renewed. Ooh. State of emergency. Mandatory break. Outdoor film screening. Minus workforce. Plus workforce efficiency. Okay, we'll just see rule of law, diplomacy, and outpost. And then we have era 1 and era 2. Guaranteeing the continued existence of our community might be possible with a substantial development model. We must extend in a controlled manner, utilize resources logically and efficiently, and require capabilities that make our life easier technologically and prepare us for the times of crisis. The way to do all this is to access the new era intervals. Click to preview new era. To be on era 1. In this era, 13 new tech resources and the building and technologies required to produce these raw materials will be accessed. Okay, so we can sort of progress through this, and then we get into... Oh, we have progressed. That's weird. Okay. And then we're 36% progressed towards the next era. And then we get new things here, and then... Oh, this must be... Oh, requested knowledge. Ah. So is there a... Can you start at era 0? Like, it seems weird that this one would be... Yeah, maybe that's just for demo getting. Maybe they sort of skipped the earliest parts. I don't know. Era 3. This era, new technology. Workwear, herbs, vegetables, fruits. So this is more on farming, alcohol refining, processing with linen and steel. And then era 4, power tools, tin, gravel, cement, book, and crude oil. Okay. Well. All right. Message from the community. Welcome to the news cycle. A message from you. You are now the governor of this little community. It's been nearly half a century since this first solar flare. In the initial moments of the catastrophe, we lost our entire technological infrastructure, our means for global sourcing, and almost everything that we can share as a civilization. The following years were humanity's darkest, having to wrestle with constant impossibility and despair. From battles fought with sticks and stones to nuclear wars. I guess the ones with nuclear weapons won over the ones with sticks and stones. That's just my guess. We ended up destroying ourselves, what little the sun had left for us, and civilization fell. Everyone here was born in the new world, and you have to be their leader. Our current flimsy shelter cannot carry us far. We must rebuild everything from scratch with the effort of those who remain. We can establish a sustainable way of life. We need to rediscover our lost knowledge, our and explore our surroundings to create new possibilities. Most importantly, beyond merely surviving, we have to find a way to securing our next generation. By whose mean the world may not be habitable anymore. Huh? We don't know how we can preserve life as we know it, but we can at least help build something we can call home. We'll start a tutorial. Yeah. Chief, our nomadic lifestyle gave us enough knowledge to build these simple shacks. If we are to settle down here, we'll need sturdier and more durable shelters, workplaces, and storage depots, and for that we need to be able to process a variety of resources. It's written in a very corporate manner. Like, you need to unlock the capabilities to progress the... Like, okay, like, research crap, done. You can start by collecting some resources. Primitive structures made out of logs and stones will suffice at the start. We can gather those raw materials by building a field camp close to the resources. Build a field camp. Gather logs and stones. Alright, let's see. Resources. Here we have our build menu and a field camp. That stone over there. Oh, that just overwrites. Let's build that. Yay! Under construction. So let's see how that works. A builder manager game. What would be your ideal game? I don't know. It's a good question. I don't think I know that right now. What would be like the ideal? Sometimes I have these ideas, and then I think that the problem is that I've been inspired by so many good games that settling in on one concept means excluding a lot of other concepts, and that makes the idea of sort of choosing very difficult, because like if you choose one thing, then you also like, oh, is it going to be a fantasy thing? Yeah, but then there's no spaceships. Oh, well, there's going to be like a sci-fi thing. Yeah, but then where's the magic? Like those kind of things, right? And I don't think I would build a manager game. There we go. Okay, let's see. Woodcutter. Let's assign 3 people here. And workforce here. We can now see we've assigned 6 and we have 35 workers, and there are now 29 available. What do we have here? Pause on pause. Upgrade next year and destroy. Okay. And I guess this here is just the progression of seasons, I guess. Yeah, definitely these things stood out for me, very unique. Yes, I completely agree. You can change the game speed. Yeah, we don't want to change the game speed just yet. Let's have a look at this, because I think there's something... Let me just first see. The game paused in the background. Nice. I like this. This is one of my pet peeves. If you open a menu so I can't see the rest of the damn game, please pause it, alright? Just auto pause things, because I don't want the game keep running when I can't see a damn thing. So we got a craftsman. No, a worker, a craft... Oh, he changed. He changes. Oh. Well, I like this worker much better. Craftsman. And a specialist. Hello, Mr. Mini. Good evening. And good evening, Kakayan. And Mr. Mini, I just didn't say hi to you earlier. Yeah, I think that Desync is doing something unique, and I think that if I was to build something, I would be worried that I would be ending up too much copying something else, Factorio, for example, right? But one thing I would not do, like, first of all, belts are awesome. I'd love, if you want to do something, belts are super awesome. Like, they're very visually pleasing, and you can do a lot of things with them. But I would not do the inserter way. That Tectonica, Foundry, and of course Factorio, where it came from, like the idea of having inserters manage things in and out, or Dyson Sphere program for that matter, I would completely throw that away. I like the Satisfactory way better. Even though I don't like the Satisfactory way, but I would still sort of... A building next to a belt shouldn't need a separate thing attached. Something like that, right? The craftsman looked like Gordon. I don't know who Gordon Freeman is. So I can't say yes or no. But anyway, we have some efficiency, which is very low because we have bad morale, 0 to 24. Our morale is over here. We get from attributes, services, and workforce. Workforce, we got 5. And why do we get 5 from workforce? That's just normal. Okay. Don't know where we get it. But then I guess if we can fulfill their needs for water, food, water, tools, clothing. Oh, they're naked. Housing, entertainment, health, and security. Then we probably get like, oh, +5 here, +10 there. And then we'll get higher morale, get higher efficiency. Yeah. Ooh, hold on. Isn't this like super risky? Yeah, let's see. Workforce, 100%. We don't know what it is. Cool. Graphics are really nice, yes. Main character from the game Half-Life. Oh, okay. All right. I have Half-Life is just Half-Life, Halo. They're just game things that I just completely are lost on me. What's the guy? What's the game with someone Jensen? What's that one? Don't know. But that's also one I haven't. Deus Ex. Yes, that's another one that I don't get. All right, off to a promising start. Woo! We may go on gathering nearby resources for a while. We should focus on producing more complex materials by processing the raw ore. Our settlement can develop as far as the limits of our knowledge and production. Let's make a sawmill. Build a sawmill. All right, cool. Is that under here? Field camp, gathering camp. Well, production, sawmill. What else do we have? A soup kitchen, forge, and then smith. And stockpile, windmill. Oh, windmill? So that kind of implies power. Okay. I wonder if sort of... Oh, that's a big one. Can I just destroy that? Yes. I wonder if we lost anything. If civilization collapsed, how fast would we sort of regain power as... Dusty road. Oh, there's a dusty road. Why not? Oh, lumber. Okay. Yeah, campus power poles. So careful where you drive. Like how easy is it to generate power to a usable level? Like let's say like here we have, if there are 35 people out in the world and they have nothing except sort of what they can find, like no tools, how long would it take for power to be a thing? It takes pretty long time because you need to refine iron. Like at the very least, you need some kind of metal. And that would mean like you need to be able to mine iron and smelt it and process it. Depends on who survived. Influencers wouldn't rebuild much. Hey, there are influencers who build like living alone in the forest. A wooden hydraulic wheel can do wonders. Yes. Yeah, but that's okay. Yeah, but power. I meant like electrical power. How long time would it take for electrical power to be a thing? Right? Because I think that you'd sort of like mechanical power from water wheels would be like the first thing, right? Utilities, stockpile. We can't do that. Where's our research, by the way? Up here we have different stuff, and that looks like a tech tree. Ooh, tech tree. Awesome. We can't do that anything yet, but we get like 35 per day and we need 280. That's not a lot of days. Wow. Hey, we got it. No, not yet. Almost. Yeah, you need... Exactly, you need metal for electricity. And like, how are you going to transfer things around anyway? So let's get 5 in here. Yeah. That's been producing for 1 day. Okay. Okay, cool. So let's see, we have some logs, and that gets refined into lumber. And once we, let's say, there we go. And workforce is 100%. I get 1.6 per what? Per cycle. And then we have a little bit of that. We can go other, and no, residence, shack. Woo! Look at that. It's a road. What else can we build? Nothing? A gathering camp. I want that. But let's just get the lumber in here just to just see how it goes. And I know we can always speed up. On the time people create... What? The cell phones come early, people will lose all the time. I think that's... my guess, okay, and this is maybe a bit naive. I would think that if all technology is lost, you would need to get electricity before phones become a thing. Just... And especially cell phones. That would be like... Yeah. Simple hydro plant from a... Simple hydro plant from a washing machine rotor. Yes, but washing machine motor. Yeah, but I'm talking like you're dropped in the middle of nothing. You don't have. You have to. If you want something built out of iron, you'd have to mine the iron and refine it as well. Then it would take a long time because wood is easy to work with, and wood can get you beaver tech. So that means mechanical power, and that would probably be a long time, several generations, I would guess. Let's even assume that if it was right here, right now, you'd be fucked because there isn't a whole lot of iron available in the underground in Denmark. So I don't know how you would even get any metals without trading. And then you'd kind of screwed from there. Minimum amount of population to be useful and maintained. Exactly, and that's why I'm thinking about it, right? Really difficult. Hey, how much knowledge of what is lost? Like, okay, so Cisco, the idea is 35 people from random walks of life get dropped in the forest somewhere. You have the knowledge you have, so someone might be an engineer, someone might be something useful, someone might be an influencer, but like collectively, they know how to get shit done. And then someone would go like, yeah, we need electricity, and then the group would probably go like, yeah, it would be nice, but you know, it's a little bit ambitious because we don't have any metals. So we'd have to work with wood first. So it's going to be like stone axes, chopping trees, get some wooden shacks to live in, and then get some safety, and you know, just trying to sort of imagine that. Barn linen already? Yes. If all knowledge lost. Yeah, but I don't think the all knowledge is lost because then you kind of like, so what humans are they? Humans without knowledge, but does that mean no capability to talk? Like then how much is all knowledge is lost? Yeah. Talk about more useless people. Well, lawyers, politicians, they're more useless. Influencers are at least entertainers. No, like, yeah, I am a search engine optimization expert. Like, good luck with that. Good luck with that. How's that working out for you in the post-apocalyptic world? Influencers are at least village idiots. Every village needs a village idiots. People are the most significant resource for our settlement. We must respond to a wide range of demands, from basic to costly. We have set up a self-sufficient system to meet our basic requirements. We can start constructing a well to meet our needs for clean water. Primitive wells will help to meet our clean water needs. However, they can be affected by the seasonal changes to a degree that some might even run dry or completely freeze over. Oh, that sucks. Okay, let's build a well. How big are you? Oh, you're really small. No, you're not. Let's build you next to it, right? Yeah. Oh, did I just push your... Yeah, sorry. Sorry. We'll just take it nice and slow. I'm enjoying this. This is like, we played Floodlands, and Floodlands had some initial things that were sort of annoying. I haven't found anything annoying about this yet. Maybe that's because I haven't paid attention. We have a little bit of electricity. It isn't MBAs. I have an MBA. I am not useless. I don't think MBAs necessarily would be useless. People today forget, without working tech we have at the moment, we would need to allocate much more population to food production. Yes, absolutely. And yeah, that's the, it's only when you, but then you, on the other hand, you have the farms, but just imagine like us sitting in a forest and go like, all right, I know we have to plant some wheat, but going from wheat to bread, it's not simple. Like I'm just thinking like the amount of wheat you have to plant in order to bake bread. It's like it's not nothing. And this is with modern strains of wheat. So I'm like, someone found some wheat out in the forest, or probably not in the forest, probably in the fields, and went like, huh, there's potential here, but this sucks. What can we do? Let's hammer it. Let's grind it. Let's build a giant mill to grind it, and then we have this powder. Like, okay, like the amount of things that you have to combine to get something like, yeah, we got bread. Oh yeah, how the hell do you just get yeast? I guess you could like sourdough would be the easier than to cultivate yeast. Workforce. Where's the workforce? What? Why is this lack of recipe? What's going on? Base recipe, current. Oh, did I build it somewhere where there's no water? I think I did. No, there's water here. I built it here. Doesn't that cover any water? Oh, right. There's zero water here. Here, oh, look at that. Not a lot of water pips. Oh, here's water pips. Can I build here? Ready to build. That's 4 water pips. Four water pips. Can I get more? 5? Right. You go away. Yoink. Yeah, never mind. 100 years ago, 90% of the population were farmers. Nope. Nope. Not 100 years ago. Crop rotation made a huge difference, and that was the spark of the Industrial Revolution. And we're talking 500 years ago. 400 maybe. The Industrial Revolution only came about because of stuff like crop rotations, where you could get a lot more yield from farms than previously, and that meant fewer people needed to work to generate food. That meant the excess people moved to the cities, thereby cities started growing, and there was a lot of free labor to work in the upcoming factories, because there was now like available labor that were not allocated to just food production. World population doesn't have power, so we need a roof, water, food, and clothing. Yeah, that would probably be the first. Probably not like, yeah. Makes sense to get that first. Yeah, we got some water. All right, let's, okay, so no one needs to be assigned to this. Efficiency, workforce. Okay, this is free stuff. Yay. Most stuff took so much energy work to sustain that actually survive that consumed on people's free time. Yeah. If you look at sort of up and at my latitudes here, it's like civilization-wise was like, all right, you're making the food for the whole year during the summer, and you plant and you sow and you tend your, but not most of it isn't. You don't really tend it that much. Not like rice farms, which is a completely different mentality. And then you harvest it, and then your idea is that you spend as little energy as possible during the unproductive month, so you don't have to eat as much, and then you survive the winter. Woohoo! You also had improvements to spin wool to thread and the first looms. Oh yeah, the spinning jennies. That was the first Luddite. The Luddite movement was just destroy the spinning jenny. It's interesting. Luddites. Yeah. I mean, there are Luddites of every generation. This year, right now, the current Luddites are artists. Artists are the Luddites of this month. No, AI art should be forbidden. It's taking our jobs. Like, yeah. Yes. To spin ones, it was quite a difficult thing to do. Yep. Lawyers, medical professions. My dad is a professor at Copenhagen University, and he made an exam, and then he tried putting the exam into ChatGPT to see the results that came out, so that he would be able to grade things according to if someone used it. I think that was a pretty clever way to just start by making it and then seeing and go like, okay, this thing it gets wrong and these things it gets right. So if when we grade them, look for these things. We can have a long discussion of that topic. I know. AI streamers are here? Nope, not anymore. That got shut down, the Forever Show, because it was, at least supposedly, transphobic, homophobic, and I think Twitch were like, yeah, this is getting downhill pretty damn quickly. Let's hit the big red button now. AI deals with the boring work, letting us focus on art. Real life. AI deals with the art, letting us focus on the boring work. Oh, Foldigo. Oh, that's so disappointing. That's honestly, unfortunately. But not art. I don't know. I can't tell the difference. And the thing with art is, if someone says it's art, you can't argue with them. Like, literally shitting in a cup, and then it's art. And if someone says it's art, it's art. You can't argue with beautiful and aesthetic. It's art. Someone says it. It's kind of self-defining. Yeah. So you can also just make AI art and then put a human name on it and say, I did this, and then it'll be graded as art by humans. So, yeah. Here's contemporary art. It is. It's not art when you find someone to pay for it. Art is art even if someone's not paying for it. I think most artists can agree that commercialization is not a prerequisite for it to be art. Anyway, daily bread. Speaking of our refinement process here. Now that we have access to water, we are only one step short of calling this place home. A life without the worry of hunger will turn us into a real society. Although we don't yet have enough resources for hunting, farming, and animal husbandry, our experience is staying alive by living off the land may come in handy. Lots of easily found edible mushrooms are scattered all around. We should build a gathering. Yeah, let's build a gathering. Do we have shrooms out here? No shrooms. That's a shroom. Anywhere else that have shrooms? Oh, more shrooms here. Yeah, let's build it here. That one. That's a good place for shrooms. Have you not seen Athene AI for streamers? Nope, I have not. I just saw the Forever Show, the Seinfeld stand-up thing, but that got shut down. But I don't again, like Miss Timely is saying, on behalf of artists, there will definitely be AI art and there'll definitely be AI streamers. But yeah, there's still a lot of things are, even though they can be made better by machines and AI and stuff, then you still pay for the handcrafted experience. And I think that's still going to be the case for a lot of things. There's some things where if the like, yeah. So here's another thing where it makes no sense. But you want a diamond? Yeah. Everyone wants a diamond. Yeah. Okay. So you have two choices. You can get the high quality, artificially made, no slavery involved, cheaper version. It's higher quality. It's better. It's cheaper, and it doesn't involve human suffering. Okay, what's the other option? Oh yeah, that's slavery-driven, just atrocious human condition, poorer quality, and much more expensive. I want that one because that'll show her that I love her. Like, yeah, look at the human suffering that went into this artificial, irrelevant rock that isn't even rock. Not everything is about the quality. So, yeah. But if you don't learn the rules, you're not an artist. It'll stay a game. Nice images without real style and originality. The happiest for hunter-gatherers, no boring word. Every day is an adventure. I don't know. I don't think it would be that. Like, whew, every day an adventure. Who dies today from random irrelevant things? I think that everyone is vastly underestimating the power of what this AI can do. And yes, it is simulating things instead of inventing things. But then you can also say that any artist who studies the great masters, you've also been inspired by it. You've gone like, oh, that's a cool way of using light and shadow. Let me do that. And you take a little bit there and you take a little bit there and you make your own style. And you have your own style. And someone objectively looks at it and goes like, oh yeah, you're inspired by this one, this one, this one. You go, no, it's my own style. Like, yeah, but I can see that you use this coloring the way that this one does, and this, I can see this. And then together, the amalgamation, that's your style. And I'll just write emotes for Twitch in the style of Miss Timony. Boom, done. And it doesn't make me, I studied art and it doesn't make me an artist. Yeah, I'm studying, yeah. A mechanical watch versus a quartz watch. And then on top of that, mechanical watch, quartz watch, and then an actual electronic one. Still better. And a quartz watch. More accurate. Not a lot. Irrelevantly much. Cool. The cornerstone of civilization is, of course, influencers. The time has come to cook our meals. People eating whatever they have on their plates does not mean they are content with it. When there is nothing to eat, they will get demoralized, sick, and maybe even fall into the jaws of death. As a society, we must organize the production and distribution of hot food. For starters, a plate of soup will do as long as everybody has their share and they don't have to worry about hunger anymore. Okay, build a soup kitchen. Immigrants. A flock of immigrants appeared at the border. Sweet. Oh, that's the border? 12 workers. Sweet. Oh, now it... Okay. Appeared at the edge of our settlement. This group of wanderers, each more unfortunate than us, awaits permission to join our ranks. The more our settlement grows, the more attention we'll get from passers-by, and the more people will willing to join us in terms of both frequency and numbers. Although we are open to everyone who accepts our oath, we may not be able to provide every newcomer with food. Cool. And let's take a little break here and jump on in. I have my watch and I still wear it, even though it's broken. I like it. It's a nice watch, and I'm happy with it. And it doesn't matter that it's broken because it's not there to tell the time because I have a phone to tell the time. So yeah. So yes, a watch is also a thing. Cool. Is the one who said anybody can celebrate Lunar New Year in contrast to what? So does every artist if they even saw another piece of art? Is that combining things that are already in different ways? Yes. And I think creativity is vastly overrated in terms of sort of how important it is. I mean, we can see that when you can generate a lot of AI art and then show it to people who know art, and they won't be able to tell that which ones are AI generated and which ones are not. And then, well, does it matter then? Only if you know, I suppose. So I'll be back in 2 minutes for more post-apocalyptic or pre-apocalyptic musings. Be back in a bit. All right, welcome back. And oh, that's interesting. It actually just unpaused immediately. All right, research. What is it? Research basic construction. Build soup kitchen. Produce 30 simple meals. All right, we get to do this part. Adaptation, construction. Okay, the only one we have is basic construction. The most basic building construction methods and technical information. Stockpile, soup kitchen, and simple meal. Start research. What does it say? It requires 18 logs and requires 50 tech, and we get a what? That doesn't make any sense. Required 50 tech, and we are producing 665 per day. That seems like it's gonna be pretty quick. Where's the science progress visualized? It is started? Oh, there it is. Basic construction. Oh, there it is. Okay, good. Using 35 per day. All right, this is how much I have, but how is that not converted into? I don't know what that means. Like, oh, okay. So I think this overall accruing is accruing towards the next era, while the 35 per day is going in here if I have an active research. I think that's how it works. But the error progression, yeah, I have 665 and I need 2450 for the next, and I have 47 out of 50 people. All right, okay, go. Win it because he was, well, it's not sure, but the message, what? Oh, we need food. We're feeding on raw supply. That's kind of how supply and demand works. But we'll get you some food. Don't worry. We'll get a soup kitchen for you. We have the well and the gathering camp here, so we probably could get something like this. Technology is unlocked. All right, what do we do? We can now make a soup kitchen. Oh, this is small, weird one. Let's make a soup kitchen here. Ta-da! What else can we do? Stock field camp, gathering camp, residence, shack, production, lumber mill, soup kitchen. Utilities, a stockpile. Oh, that's a gigantic one. Let's put it over here. Don't know if we need it. We'll get one. Under construction. And you're gathering here. We don't know when we need an extra one. Where do we see our food? We have a lot of shrooms. Production 144, and no one is eating. People have been suffering from hunger. That's weird. Why can they not eat the shrooms? Or maybe we have to make the kitchen first, soup kitchen. Oh, I like the building thing. This is really pleasant to look at. Is this from developers Frostpunk? No, but it's pretty obviously inspired by it. But is it art then when it's inspired by something else? Or is it just a copy? What do you say? And let's see, maybe we can make another. Ooh, look at that. Resources, a gathering camp. We can put another one up here. We're here? Well, that's not the one I wanted the field camp. No. Field camp, there we go. Ooh, look at all the cool stuff we can get. Let's get it. There. City blocks? Yes. What a surprise. Oops. What? Why? What are we missing? Cannot build a road here? Why? Oh, okay. Hey, we got a soup kitchen. Select the recipe. We got one of the shrooms that needs water and stuff. And 3 people working. 24 per day. So how much do we... Okay. 14 per day. Does it go up? Should go up to... Required to... What's the recipe? The recipe is 10... Okay. Oops. Oh, we might have lost that one. Yep. Oh, deadly. Ugh, that's not good. Hurry up. Create more. And we'll just build another one of these. I don't know if I need it, but let's get it. And Yokip, thank you for the 22 months. Nice to see a little subscription here when we play a random game. That's always a thing that I'm paying a little bit of attention to. If new games can attract a little bit of subscriptions as well. All right, are they? Where do we have? That's meat undiscovered here. 18 consumption. Can we? Oh, 7 deadly. Okay. So we have enough. So we just need those 7 people to get over here and eat something. Hey, Cameron, the first one to join the stream today. Thank you. Oh, giving a tier 3 sub to another Jesus. Well, good thing. Not the original one, but it's another one. And Silver Cecil, thank you for the 200 bits. Triggering a little thing here. At last, our settlement resembles a home. Everybody has a job, something to offer to our society. We are producing food, water, and construction materials. Before ramping up, we need some basic rules and a sense of order. We have unfortunately yet to solve the problem of sharing what we have. This should not be a concern anymore. We must figure out how to equally distribute consumables to every member of our society by establishing rules. We can think of this as a daily distribution of shares according to a general need for consumption. Yeah! Fucking communism! Damn it! No. Give all of it to one person and then let them sell it to everyone else. That's how the only way to run a society. Proportions represent how much of a consumable is used per person in a day. We must respond to every need, but decisions about each proportion should be made according to our resources and production capacity. The general level of morale will be generated by what gets distributed at what rate and how successfully. Morale directly influences the production performance of our settlement. This is what I mean by it's a little bit... Morale directly influences the production performance of our settlement. Also, it can affect our people's reactions to unexpected events, positively or negatively. Set ration distribution to regular. Distribute ration successfully for 3 days. I think that's in here. Cool. Let's see. Okay. No more. 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 3. 3 events. So food and water is now set to distribution low. Can we go up to regular? That means I would need 47. How much are we producing per day? We're producing 24. So I can't get to 47. Ugh. How much water are we producing? Okay, let's get medium at least. Yeah, let's do that. New rules will take effect next day. All right, but this is clearly not enough. You're producing 24 per day, so that's not enough for us. Huh. We're gonna need a second soup kitchen then. I guess. Because this is only 24 and I need 48, 47. Okay, so if anyone has a subscription they want to get rid of, then now is a good time to do it. There. This feels weird. Like, why is this not taken? Yeah, it is. Okay. Like, why is this one unmarked? Okay, there. There's something here. Oh, come on. Why? Why is that one turned? So weird. Oh, I guess that's a thing now. Okay, let's see. We don't have enough food. So now we're consuming 24 per day and production is 10. 42, that's okay, production. And this one is consuming more because we're getting too much. So we need another water thing. Build it over here. How many pips can we get? Oh. Why is that highlighted? Oh, that's maybe something else. Nothing?
Our illustrious
Hey, Askenvar, thank you for the 9 months. All right.
home.
Ah, it was too late to get that out. To trigger the train, though. What is this? That thing here? Also the well, I don't... Cannot build here. There's not a lot of water in this location. Like, there's nothing here. Nothing. 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 Here's some water. That's exceptionally far away. That seems weird. Cool. Yep. This is a stockpile. Need a road? I don't think it needs a road. I think it would like a road, but it doesn't need a road, I think. Ow. That was expensive. And then, is that a road? Like, I don't know. Okay. And it has telegraph poles all the way through. All right, that one. This one is select for this. And more workers. That should give us 48 per day when it just gets in here. Road are weird in this game. Yeah, they seem to be a little broken. Like this one, for example. And now it's just even more weird. Let's see. We're chopping a good amount here. Okay, we're definitely getting enough. And we still have 21 here. Let's have a look at whether we can increase this to... Now I want to see it get up here to more useful numbers. This one's producing 24 per day. This one's producing 24 per day. So we should start seeing at least next day that it goes up to be more than 24. And the shrooms is 144. And we're now consuming... Okay, 180. Is that because this one is produced? Yeah, this one is free, I guess. Oh, the well doesn't actually have to... They don't go to the well to pick up the water. As long as it goes here, it goes magically into our storage. Ah, that's nice. Okay, so that doesn't matter that it's built far away. Also, these ones are a bit weird. The power poles. Yeah, the power poles are super weird. And the roads. So there's a little connectivity thing. One road is cut. I keep doing this, but it doesn't do anything. Hello, Simple Code Writer. Good evening. Bunch of water on the right. Apparently not. So. Anyway, let's see. Is this increasing? Production is now up to 36, but that's not what it should be. It should be 24 plus 24. Maybe it just takes a little bit more time to... 44. There we go. Perfect. Now we can scale these up. You get more water. And you get more here. And that gets us 10 targeted morale and 9 target morale, which gives us 19, and that means this goes up to 19 plus the 5. That is 24. Damn it, we just exactly do not get up to the next one. Oh, what is this? Okay, so I don't know what that is. Workforce. Oh, if we lower the efficiency of the workforce, they will be more efficient. I don't know how that works. Balances out. Interesting. Oh, I'm trying to install this demo after the dishes are done. Looks interesting. Yep, it does. Why does UI look so familiar? I don't know. That depends on all the games that you've watched. Distribute successfully for 2 days. That's 1 day. So we'll just leave it here. Is there anything else we find we're missing? It would be nice if we could sort of see if something was inadequate. Like, for example, here. We're not getting enough shrooms. So let's get some more resources. Gathering camp. This is mainly shrooms. And what about up here? That'll also be 3 shrooms. One shroom. 1. Alright, well, we'll just build it here then. Congratulations, tutorial complete. Congratulations. We've become a self-sufficient settlement and moved beyond temporary campsites. From now on, you must devise production plans according to the needs of your people and the settlement. You can set your course by exploring the technology tree. Remember, we may have no... What? Remember, we may have no time. We know what to expect, but we can't be sure when or how. What? Hint, with time you can produce higher grade goods like clothes, drinks, and paper. Before then, you have to train craftsmen to take part in these production projects. You can start training your people by researching the building technical boot camp. Cool. Yeah, we have to make sure that we do this. Let's see, what else can we research? Metalworking. That requires oath. We don't have that. Power grid, that requires oath. I guess we need some oath here. I wonder what the blue is. Basic construction. I wonder... Oh, blue means that it is... Hunting. Can't do that. Metalworking. Okay. Yeah, so blue means we have the prerequisites. Red means there's something missing. Let's take that one. Ta-da! What does that give us? That gives us a shack. Okay, so that's... And what does oath say? We cannot achieve the level of civilization we once had by only developing materially. The real backbone of the construction and social institutions we establish is the values that define and distinguish us. For us, oath is not only a legal boundary, but also a lifelong desire. Okay. And this one is now not built yet, but it'll be built soon. Day 33. We have done nothing. And we're halfway on our way to demo camp. On our way to the next level here. I don't know. It feels like we could move up in speed. Is that... No, plus and minus is not it. So it's shift 1, shift 2. Okay. Ta-da! Let's get some people in here. How many people? We have 18 remaining. Technology research. All right, cool. Slow down and figure out the shack. Shack is there. So what? Now we got oath, and then we need the metalworking, which gives us forge, smith, iron ingot, and basic tools and iron ore. Sounds exactly like the stuff we want. Okay, so let's build some shacks. Residence. Shack. 10 people. All right. 1. Oops. Can I shift? 2, 3, 4. We're going to need more than that. If I tried from end to end. Yes. So we built some shacks. What do they take? They take a lot of lumber. Ugh, that's a little bit more than what we have. And stone. Yeah, okay. This is the field camp, but this is the lumber mill. We'd like this one to be better, but not really. We have 20 happiness. Cool. Played this the other day. I accidentally turned off the grid snapping and it drove me nuts trying to get it back. Oh no. Let's see if this one balances out. Why is production 28? Seriously? How do we... What is... Why did this one drop? Producing for 11 days, producing for 8 days. Yeah, but why is it not keeping up? Now it's going back up, but why was it less? Okay, let's see here. So now we can actually assign more people to harvest this, and looks like that is a good idea. What about the other harvesting camp? It has a little bit out there, so we can take that there. 168 per day. That's probably too much. Yeah, probably too much. Let's take these ones out. And now we need to make a forge and resources. A forge and a smith. Let's make them next to each other. That one and... Oh, good. A forge and a smith. Oh, smith was completely different size. Oops. Go away now. Yes. Production. Smithy is Oh no, 7. Really? Really? How dare you? We need suitable shelters. Yeah, but you're getting it. And the forge is just a little blip like that. Good. And then we'll get a dusty road. Good. Let's see what you say. A message from the community. Every one of us needs proper places to live. We have food and water, but sleeping at whatever nook we find each night, it does not help us prepare for the next day's labor. We need suitable shelters that can protect us from the unpredictable weather. Build 3 shacks. Let's build. All right. And we already have it. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I need to build 3 more on top of what... Can you not live in the ones that I already built for you? Yeah. Not happy. Then I built 3 more because that's how nice a guy I am. Is there a way to do... Oh, iron ingot's not really happening. This one is under construction. Got all the stuff inbound. Tab is grid snapping toggle. Okay, cool. Good to know. Good to know. Select the resource. Oh, what can we do here?
Illustrious champion returns. Welcome home.
There we go. So now we make 14 of those per day. Hasalachi, thank you for the 2 metric years of support. Thank you for cutting. Thank you very much. Faster than tutorial. Yeah. All right, resources. Tech. Is tech a thing? Tech. What do we get here? That is... Okay, so we need 40 of that plus 4 of those to make a power grid. Metalworking technique. Now we could get the hunter, right? Hunter. That means we need to make 22 tools in order to start hunting. All right, what else? Vocational training. Perform higher level tasks with full efficiency. We must house experts in their respective field. Craftsmen. Okay. Surveillance. Not dead yet. The air around us may hold gifts. Okay, so that needs hunting. So the next thing we want to get is hunting. All right, so here's a little observation. This tech tree is extremely linear. They've just tried to make it not linear because there's only really one thing we can research. Because of the combination of what we need to unlock it, then there isn't only one thing. And because there's only one thing, then you might as well just go like... Maybe it'll spread out a little bit, but right now it's cheating us to think that there's a tech tree that sort of opens up and lots of options and stuff. All right, waiting for resources, I could... Oh, this is also under construction. All right. Yeah, let's try not to use this anymore. We're using 26 per day, so that will get us there. Question. Okay. Have a link to his Steam profile. No, I don't. I don't use Steam for anything except buying games, and that's kind of just my thing. Don't know what you would need my Steam profile for. And I have like hundreds of people waiting for me to approve their request for Steam friendship, but I have no Steam friends. Steamy friends. Maybe I have some of those. All right, this is under construction. This one is waiting for a little bit more, so 1 more day and we should get it. It's a tree with a single branch. Yes, it's just basically a pine tree. Yeah, OnlyFans. And now you just nailed it with 2 metric years. I mean, we've been... It's a... Yeah. It's kind of... It became a thing. Alright, and this is harvesting, and we're definitely harvesting enough. This is... Oh, we're getting so much here. So we could actually just decrease some of this a little bit. Oh, select production. We need... Yeah. Tools and lumber. Lack of workforce. 5, it seems like a lot. 14 per day times 2, that means it consumes 28 per day. But you're not producing 28. You're producing 14. So this is not going to work. I would need... Okay, so you need 2 smithies to support 1 of these. it seems. Hmm. And this one, how many days left? 2 days left on this, and we're making good progress on this. All right. I'm on Steam without Nilo's friendship. Yeah, I have one friend on Steam, and that's my son. So I can monitor how much he plays. But I don't think it's any of anyone's business how much I play various games on Steam. And I don't want to be in a position where, oh, I can't do that because then people will know that I'm playing this now. And, you know, it's just like, nope, that's just me. There, objective complete. Ta-da! Though it was hard, we excelled. It was hard because I already achieved it before you gave me that. People are encouraged by success, and if we keep on like this, we may meet positive outcomes beyond what we expected. Oh, look at that! Look at that! Woo! We got stuff. Housing. They like housing, and they actually have a little bit of tools. Oh, do they need tools? Yeah, okay. Don't really want to give them tools. That seems like really expensive to give them tools. There we go. Much nicer to look at. This is a good distribution, and that means we are now up to morale 36. That means we have regular efficiency, whatever that means. I don't know what that means, but it's a thing. Well, I wonder what that means, actually. Like, efficiency 40. The sum of factors output. Okay, so efficiency 40 and workforce 100. But we don't know what it is. I wonder if... Okay, if this would be 10 and then it's 40% additional resource. That would make sense, right? Yeah. I think that would make sense. We're going to need one more of these forges to compete with this. Let's just scale it a little bit down. Okay, and let's see. What is the next thing we can research? That was the hunting thing. That requires us to have 22 tools. We have 21 tools. So get on with the tooling. Oh, we need stability. Oh, stability. Chief, it seems like we've been able to set things right since settling down. Our small settlement, built by toiling day and night, now needs some security and stability. We should at least make sure that we have left our days of hunger and thirst behind. Meet the food and water demands of the whole population for 3 days on regular distribution. We can manage this, because that's what it is already. End zone, don't know what the end zone is, but it is very much a Frostpunk-like thing. That is good. That should not be a problem. We have lots of food, even though it says we're producing 16 per day. Then maybe that, I don't know why, but we have enough shrooms. We have enough food. We could like unshroom one of these just because we have too many. There, and then sort of see if we can still keep up. Yeah, let's see this one drop down a bit. And also the gathering here could, oops, that's already scaled down. The gathering here could be scaled down a bit as well. The other ones are, this is okay. Okay, so this is also kind of a lot. Let's scale these down because we're kind of in a position where we want more resources. We are up to 25, so we go into the tech tree. And then we can now do the hunter because we have the 22 to buy it. Meat, fish, and leather. Alright. And then we need to build another forge. Unfortunately. Let's build it here. There we go. Ooh, demo camp. I think this progression is the fact that we are getting closer. When you add a storehouse, you still have to increase the resource limit because those are apparently global and not per warehouse. Alright. That's weird. I can trash it. Dump. Oof. Okay. Alright, let's see if they have anything we can build that we don't have built yet. Nope. And water seems good. All these are pointing upwards. Ingots is not keeping up. That's kind of, I'm kind of leaning towards getting another one of these, but Like it's only consuming 26. Oh. Oh. Now this is 3.2. Wow, that's a lot of efficiency we're getting here. Huh. And you, under construction. Alright, good. Technology research. Ooh, that means a lot of things we can get here. So 3 more in here. Alright, let's see what we can get. Gathering camp? Forge? What? Oh, okay. Meat, fish, thing. No available. Available is something here. So let's do that. What about on the other side? Okay, we'll just have 3 working on this, I guess. And we can also decrease this. Let's just have one of these working on shrooms. And the other one. Let's see if we can keep up with the shrooms. 0? What? Really? That's 144 per day. That should be enough. Because maybe it bumps up to the maximum and that's why it's sort of not registering it. Alright, so what can we do here? We can probably make the soup kitchen and do another recipe. Fish, meat, and meat times 4. It's raining fish and water. We have a little bit of meat and we are also... What was the other thing we got? That consumes 48, I would imagine. And we are not getting 48. We're getting 50. Okay, perfect. So this is kind of balanced. Okay. And we're also getting some leather, and we don't know what to do with the leather though. Right? Do we? We don't have any leather working thing. Nope. Number of available shrooms is pretty low. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's true. It's kind of dead. No more shrooms. Resources. Gathering camp. Ooh, we can also get some fishies. One, 2, 3. Guess that's kind of the best we can do here. Objective fulfilled. Still no. Good success. 20% morale to all classes. Excellent. What? Iron limbs? What? Chief, since we can now process metals, you can give us the means to produce durable and effective tools of our own creations, so that we can see to our daily task. Work can be done without tools too, but this will tire us physically and mentally, and the more often we have to work without tools, the more likely we are to cause workplace accidents. You are causing... Oh wow, that's extortion. If we don't get this, we are going to cause workplace accidents. It happens. Produce 50 basic tools. Cool. Let's do that. We're doing that anyway. 9 per day. Are we stockpiling this now? Yes, we are. So let's go. We have 7 now left. And 0 resources left. 0 here. Get those out. Then let's get that over to this building. Construction. Let's go back into the technology tree and see what we can do. Is there a power? There's a power thing we can do. What about anything else? Surveillance. That's 30 tools, which is kind of annoying that we have to use the tools for that. Let's get this one then. From power grid, which gives us windmills and electricity that we don't know what to use for that, but it's a thing. We're down to 7 excess workers. And everyone have a place to live? I think so. Provided service. Oh, okay. Entertainment, health, security. No one lives there. Morale to all classes. Oh, that's why they're up here to... okay. That's the temporary boost here. A small success. Basic tools. Yeah, it gets really expensive. Considering we can make 23 per day. Recipe is base recipe and 3 tools per 2 hours. Now I'm getting 2 tools per 2 hours. Why is the current recipe worse than... I don't get that. Why is this lower efficiency? Don't get it. There, let's harvest the shrooms as well, because that's kind of what we rely on as well for some here. I will take you out, and I think I'll just kill this one. Yes, because we have this is focused here. That gets 54, which is enough to keep this going. Oh no, it's not. Current 6. Why are we doing something that's worse than the base recipe? 10 simple meals per 2 hours, but we are doing less because our efficiency is only 65. So the base recipe is if it's fully working. Wow. Okay. But that should... that is a little bit weird. Where's the... okay, almost done with the tools, and then then we can look for another research. This is working, power grid is working. It's weird that we can't see this progress on this one. It did go up. There we go. And fully completed. Nothing there. Or did we get another... I think we got this renewed, this buff. And let's go under here. That got this power plant, but we don't know what to use it for, so we'll kind of skip that. Here, now we can look at surveillance. Earth is not dead yet. The area around us may hold gifts from the old world. New gains, mysteries, societies, potential risks awaits us. Unlock the Scout Guild building. Yeah. Knowledge required. 1200. So you can't even do it unless you are... is that 1200 like how much we need to research, or is it 1200 as in you must have 1200 in order to research this? And this 36 per hour. I don't know what this actually means. Like I'm producing 47 per day. Need 1200. That doesn't not get consumed or accumulated over time. Need 1200. Yeah, so it's kind of like you must be this tall to enter the ride. Where you can't unlock this unless you have at least 1200 up here. And then what is this time happening? How do we know how long it takes to research? Yeah, but 36 hours, that's really not what it says. It's 36 per hour. 36 watt per hours. But it could be 36 hours, and that would be like 1.5 day. Let's see, 50, day 50. Alright, this continues to work, and that is all maxed out. We can lower... oh, we can actually lower you. You're at 60, 100 and... oh, that's a lot. Well, how much are you consuming? You're consuming 23 times 2, 46 per day, 46 per day. Okay, that's fine. Food is accruing. This one is making food. This one is making shrooms. It's all good. Like, this part is really difficult. Like, it says 78 per day. But it's really difficult to understand how much it actually consumes when it produces 78 per day. Like, so how much is it consuming? 70 per day? Does that make sense? Well, I guess it would make 10 simple meals, and 10 simple meals comes from 7. So if this was working at 100%, we would get every cycle, we would get 10 simple meals per 2 hours. But we are not. We're getting 65 every 2 hours. But then why does it say 78? I don't know. And then I don't know. It's a 6.5 every time it goes around. So that makes sense. 6.5 every time it goes around. Yeah, that's good. And then that would correspond to 70 of that. Yeah, I don't know. No, and this is also per day, so that's a different consumption. So this is per 2 hours, and this is per day. We got the Scout Guild. This one needs to go up to 2300. Okay, and that's all the research we have available, right? Yes. So this is the next one, which requires just a little bit more. In a couple of days, we can unlock. Oh, it's winter. Times 12. Okay, this guy maths. What did we just get? We just got something, right? Utilities, stockpile, Scouts Guild. Yeah. Right there. Right smack dab in the middle of everything. Sweet. This one, keep an eye on. You're fine. Not available this season. Okay, so there's a seasonal variation as well. What about you? You can... There, we'll get some of that food. You don't have shrooms in the winter. That kind of makes sense. Then we just consume the shrooms during the winter, or we switch over to more food, other food production. That can get a little bit micromanagement intensive. Let's have a look at a gathering point if we have some fishies out here. There's a fishy. There's a fishy. Ooh, we can get some fishies. Why does it only get one fishy indicator? It's not much. Weird. There were 3 fishies. Why does that not give us 3 fishies? Like if I only cover 1, yeah. If I only cover 1, yes. But if I cover all 3, it's still only 1. You can see at the top is what's produced that day so far, and not, for example, yesterday, which would make more sense. That might be the case, because sense is not what's made. I kind of... Okay, let's see. This is producing 20 per day, maybe. Then I could go up here, and that would give us... Oh, that's a small boost for us. That many. Well... Where is the next threshold? 75, but we're gonna drop down to 45, and then we get this to hopefully get back up again. Okay. We're not consuming shrooms at this point. Okay, but I think those arrows up and down are useful for us. Just making sure we have a lot of leather. What can we use the leather for? I haven't found anything for that yet. Oh, here's create a scout team. Ooh, I want the full game. Yeah, no clothes. But you can also just go like, it's only rudimentary clothing. We can get the last tech we have here. Vocational training. No, 23. Oh, it's so close. One more day, and then we get it. One more day. Where do we see our... Oh, there we go. That one. And then when it crosses over to next day, then we unlock that. I think it plays really well. The one thing I'm worried about is maintaining an overview as things get bigger. Because, like... If I have to go in and change the recipes every season, that's something that worries me. If I have to sort of figure out, oh, this is not available this season, so every season switch all of the things and like, oh, now they can't this, they can't this, like that is gonna be a little overwhelming and something that prevents us from really honestly scaling it up. There you get another soup kitchen here, which can then get another recipe. And like having some assigned here can be really difficult. Keep workers in and have large enough stockpiles. Yeah, but that means you also just have a lot of idle workers at all time, because there are some who make mushroom soups, but you don't have mushrooms in the winter. There's some who gather mushrooms, but you don't have mushrooms in the winter. There's some, and then there'll be something for spring, something for summer, something for, like yeah, but so far, yeah, if we keep the stockpile up, then we should be fine on this. And then, are we getting fishies now? Where are the fishies? I don't see no fishies. Why you no fish? Where are the... Am I blind and just not seeing the fishies up here? Soup kitchens have other tabs, yes. I would imagine that that's different recipes, or maybe multiple recipes. Oh, select the recipe. Oh, we lost the recipe. Oh, oops. That is mushroom soup. That is this one and this one under construction. Almost done. All warehouses almost full. Select recipe, and that's the fishies. And 3 people here. And then we have immigrants. Ooh! Flock of refugees. 8 workers appeared near the edge of our settlement. This group of wanderers, each more unfortunate. Rest with permission. Yes, of course. Come on in. Get to work. And then we have, like, this is also like, are they housed? Housing? 100%. Okay, so this is how you see housing. 100%. Then we get plus 10. We're now at 40. Really? We're down to 40? So we need to get up to 51 to get even more. We can maybe give them a hearty meal here. Would that be... That would give us plus 5 extra. And water, can we also give it that? Yes, sure. Just... That gets us not enough more. And then... That one, that's really straining our production here. And that gets us... Should get us up to 51. 5, that's 27, that's something. Oh, this one might not even be necessary. No, it's not necessary. 27 plus 6, that's 33. 43. What? That's not making any difference. I have 40 now. Oh, right, I get 40 by 5 by default. Yeah, so still not enough. Begrudging and giving them a hearty meal. Yeah, of course. It needs to go to 51. How much water do we have? Let's make another water pump should be easy, because that's if we have any water. There's some water. If we can build it. There. Don't think we need water. We need an outpost out there. All warehouses almost full. Well, that's a utility stockpile. Another one. And we didn't get our dusty road out there. Ooh, new era! We've unlocked the new era. Look at that. Can we build all these things, or is that just gonna be like, nah, thank you for joining the demo, you're done? No, we can. Did you say 2 hours worth of this? That's so much more. Okay. Taylor? Stable routes. Resource camp. What is that? First. Oh, and that's 5,000 something. Okay. This community node. And what do we have here? Structural statics. Finer, higher, firmer, more resilient. Our fundamentals need to be sound if we are to shape our living environment with a millennia-old approach. Yeah. Okay, so that's 3,200. I like that. I like that they're sort of setting... But it could be done in a lot smoother way, because everything is gated by a certain value. Then everything should be on a simple tree that goes upwards or down or right or left or whatever, but somewhere where you can just go like anything beyond this line, instead of you have to click on this and go like 4,850, 4,250, 5,800. No. You just place them on a line because everything is gated by a structure. This seems like, ooh, it's everywhere. It can go in all the... No, it's not. It's just making it confusing. There's no reason to do that. No reason at all. All right, let's get vocational training. What does that get? Paper? In order to perform higher level tasks. I suppose we do that. A tavern. We'll get a tavern first. Tavern is more important. But we are probably not getting this. What do we got? We're 65. Why are we at 65? Oh, because we're exactly at 51. That was the whole point, was getting to 51. Yeah. Great. We are consuming a ton of water. I know. Actually, not a ton, probably, but we'll get it. This is an exceptionally weird way of doing it. Like, why do these outer ones go in chunks when there's a little inner clock here and then go? Don't know. Not connected to road network. What does that mean? Oh, minus 30 workforce. Okay. So I guess I do that. So we really want it to be, I guess. There we go. Quickly now. Shrooms are decreasing, and we should be winter. I see the spring somewhere middle here. Don't know what that means. When there is a chunky moving, the animation changes to the next. Yeah, moves the animation to the next stage. Yeah. Cool. Research, technology research, the tavern. Let's build a tavern. That's something we absolutely want. How big are you? In the tube, 5x5. Let's build you here. Seems reasonable. We are not really getting enough tools here, despite this. So what I'm worried about. Woo! The spring is here. Need to be near housing. Okay. We'll kill it then. I don't mind. Okay, something that worries me with it. There we go. Yeah, okay. We can see that it has an area of effect thing. Okay. Okay, what worries me about this game is that if something becomes difficult, something happens, like a disaster, then suddenly you can't support everything. So they start producing less. You get less efficiency. If you get less efficiency, suddenly you can't keep up the production of your food and the water and your all of those things, and that means it gets them gets your less efficiency again, which again gives you less resources, which again give you less morale, and then so it's both a virtuous loop where they're working, and then but if you have something that's stable, and if you get more, you get more of more, so you get like interest on that, or also negatively. That means that as things start to go wrong, it gets harder and harder to recover. And that's always something that I spot those things very quickly, and I'm always super worried about it in games where it seems like game developers, they look at it, go like, oh yeah, but then you get more, your workers get better, so they get more yield, and then as they get more yield, you can assign more resources to them, so they get happier, and then they get more yield. That's super awesome. Yeah, but it also works the other way around, and that means if you're fucked, you're even more fucked. So yeah. Yeah, it seems to get less for the same input. Yes. Oh, now we can get entertainment as well. I agree. It's something that genuinely worries me in that regard. Technological bootcamp and paper. We still have nothing to use the leather for. But, oh well. What was the per day? 55 per day? Cool. Yeah, especially in multiple stages. You're absolutely right. Like the fact that we're now at 85 efficiency, like, yes, perfect. But it just kind of, I don't know why, by the way. Oh, 40 morale. Wow, that's a massive boon. So right now our production is just obscenely good here in the spring, except for the shrooms. Is that because we don't have shrooms? No, we do have shrooms. No, yeah, lots of shrooms. Yeah, no fishies. And section 100 here. 3,000. Okay, so that's definitely enough here. So we'll keep this one around. One for this, one for this, and one for this. Yes. We're not seeing the fishies up here, so we have no idea how many fishies we have. Fish. All right, 360. Oh, plus, yeah. Yeah, okay. So it's the same shared across both. Ooh, what's that? No power. Produce services. Taverns provides entertainment service to the houses within its area. Sweet. But does that require power? Oops. Nick, I don't... Ooh, what? What does that mean? Production 255. What is consuming power? What the hell? If something is consuming power, it would be really nice if we could see that. Is there a power overlay? Okay, help me out here. You need more power. Yes, but I very much want to be able to see where I'm consuming power, where I'm producing power. Like, I feel that this is the only thing that kind of is consuming power, but I have no way of seeing if it uses power, or maybe it's just the fact that we got into a new era and therefore we consume power. Yeah, but I'm interested. Overlay with tab. Not sure if there is a tab. I'm tabbing. It could be like in the second era, every person just requires a little bit of energy, and that's why. All right. Power consumption on top left and right of buildings by clicking on them. Cool. Oh, there. Electricity 0 of 55. Ah. So what else is... Oh, 60. Oh, cool. All right, we found out. Cool. That's a little bit obscure. Oh yeah, the Scout Guild consumes power. Okay, that's yeah. Since it's not part of the demo, then unlock it, and then we have 5 power. Woohoo! Then we're taking a break now. Yep. All right. I'm very much enjoying it. It certainly seems like there's more than 2 hours of effort into this, so that's more than I thought. Or maybe I'm just super slow and Everlist is super efficient. Then he doesn't have to be talking all the time, I guess. Well, I'll be back in 2 minutes. Thank you all for joining, and yeah, let's see what we can get from here. You used 50 minutes to play the whole thing. I mean, I don't know when the game ends, when we're sort of stuck, but still. Okay, and I saw Miss Timney was yelling at me, so that's always nice. Is it though? I don't know. Oh no. Okay, now it's snapping again. Okay, good. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, this is a bad place for it. Okay, windmills. Let's get some wind power where there's some wind. That's no wind. There's wind here. Okay, that was one. Let's get another one. Are they expensive? A little bit. There you go. Sweet. Okay, a suist. I don't see where I have that. Oh, is it in the on the tech tree? Then production here. There, sewing, but I can't take it because I don't have enough of this yet. So, new. The next one is at 3,200. See, this is super annoying. Like, in order for me to figure out what's the next one I can do, I have to click on through all of them and then click, okay, this one could be the next one, or that one, because they're 3,250. And then, what is this? Paper? Do we need paper to make weaving? Weird. Okay, so what do we have now that we can... A kiln, a lumber mill, a... Wire, locked, okay. What do we have here? Copper, that's locked. Field camp, what is your problem? Don't know. Oh, this one can make a paper. Ah, okay, we can make paper now. Don't know why we want paper, but we can make paper. In another lumber. Ooh. What is this problem? What is your problem now? Now what? Now what? Don't know. What are these indicators? If I can't hover over them, what is the problem? Is it full? Like, I guess it's because these two are idle. And that's why... Okay, this one's also idle? Guess, kind of. Like, what's up? Ah, we got a lot of food here. Okay, so we're idle. We have enough food. Okay, that's why they're throwing warnings. This one, got enough power. 100 is what they produce. Good. And efficiency 50. Okay, our efficiency just dropped, didn't it? Okay, there we go. Ability to transfer information. We've made rapid progress, Chief. Knowledge will gain more importance after these stages. As a community, we need to better produce and share knowledge into systematic method. The path begins with processing paper. Produce 400 paper. Sweet. Well, luckily we are in progress on this. Seems my storage is full. Yes, it does seem like it. Total storage is not full. Is that then because this part is... And that's global. Yes. Okay, so I... Sure. They're global. Okay, that's nice. But they will have a total storage and a this storage, I guess. So there is some merit to it. Right. I'm kind of a little bit confused about what... Didn't we get a research? We did get this one. So we need a technical boot camp. We can make a technical boot camp. That must be over here. Ta-da! You are a 4x4, so you can be up here. And you're gonna complain about lack of road access. Oops. Technical boot camp. And this one does have road access, yes, even though it looks disjointed there. And select the recipe. 5 people here. We're down to 5 people in total for working, and then we have to start sort of unassigning them from somewhere else. I think that this water distribution is super free. Okay, this is also set up to the highest. We can also go up here and double ration them, because whatever. No clothes yet. The blue and red dot show if something is researchable or not. Yes, but that doesn't give enough information, because researchable, no. That could mean that I'm missing some tools, or it could mean I'm missing a prerequisite, or it missing that I don't have enough sort of threshold knowledge to get there. And since I don't know if it's A, B, or C, then I am kind of have to click anyway. 36. All right, this is increasing pretty rapidly here. Ooh. Look at that. Interesting. And we have 55 people. We can't get more people, so when I played last week, it seemed to max out at 91 production. You could have just been meeting prerequisite for population growth, but maxing out, okay, at 91 was painful. Okay, that's interesting. So we'll keep that in mind, which means that there will at some point be some issues, I imagine. We have a lot of this, everything goes up, so that's good. We have no use for leather, which is probably weird, but that could be the sewing thing. And we have 3,000 and something. We need to get to 3,250 before we can unlock the next research. So right now we're just idling. This one is almost going away, the plus 40 morale from spring. Sadness. And then we'll hopefully get at least 20 more from this one for 5 more days. And this one provides entertainment to all the houses. That's good. All right. I like it. And we just wait. Can I just... yeah, okay. I can shift 4, but I can also just wait the second for this one. Completed. And that gets us... Paper is an important contribution for our new technological developments and other needs. And now we got plus 20 morale. Great. So 20 morale, that still means that stuff has decreased in value. Oh, whoa, that's a lot of efficiency. Huh. Woo, we're over 100%. Cool. Interesting. I have no idea how we achieved that. Attributes 41. What are the attributes? Oh, this is the attributes 41. Let me see. That's just 41, and that's another 62 and 20. Okay, so this is attributes 41, and then services 20, so that gets us to 60. 5 for the workforce generally, and then 20 for the boon that we just got. Okay. Cool. Yep. And that's because we are just overfeeding them. Energy for morale. Yeah, services improve. But you're saying energy, but energy is nothing here. Health and security, yeah, and clothes is also something we want. That's going to be like the next thing as soon as we get enough for that research, which is... let's again scroll through all of them just to make sure that we're not missing anything. Structural statics, yes, is another one, and the other one is the weaving. And we'll have to... oh, structural statics. Okay, so it's not even an option. This is the one we have to get. And that gets us needs paper. Okay, and... alright, so then we can just shift time forward until we get this. Storage is full. Yeah. But we can take another. Stockpile doesn't cost anything. I have no idea where I can build this. That'll destroy a lot of things. There we go. Out there. Stockpile. And let's see. This one seems to be keeping up, and we are at 2000. Oh, right, we can do that. Shift down to normal speed. And we have, yay, start research. That's the structural statics. That gets us a kiln and a pit. Interesting. Let's figure out what that does. Oh, I still forgot this. Technical boot camp. Where are you? You're up here. You're not doing anything. Cost 200 paper and 5 tools. Sure. Let's figure out what that does. Start education. Not enough resources. Shut up. Start education like this. Yeah, like that. Good. So we get 3. But a beer with friends and good music from... From what? Yeah, it steals workers and makes them craftsmen, but I'm just imagining that there must be something that craftsmen are better than workers. I'm hoping they're better at crafting. Like, that seems like a crafting thing. I'm kind of hoping that this is worker things and this is more of a crafter thing. But we'll find out. We will find out. And then we'll also just look at things that are oversupplied here and there. Anything that's maxed out is probably not necessary to max out. Also, the fishies are probably not necessary to max out to that regard. That then cannot fulfill worker slots in production buildings. It's just that it looks like you can clickety-click here, and I don't know what tier 2 means. Level 2 production. Is this a level 2 production? Because it's like, I don't know. We'll find out. That's kind of how the whole thing works. Then we'll scale down on the food production because we're apparently just way overproducing because we're so happy. But that's kind of the other issue as well, is that as soon as we can't maintain this happiness, then bad stuff happens. All right, what is maxed out? Food is maxed out. Craftables. Construction materials. Let's get this one a little bit up. Stone is actually not keeping up as much as I would have assumed. I was getting 14 here. And this one is also working 14 here. So stone is not as much as we would have hoped. Okay, and the paper is just accruing. What about you? Are you... Oh, one member successfully became a craftsman. Okay, interesting. So we only have... That's actually nice because we have one craftsman, right? Or not? One craftsman. Why not? Tools not available yet? Why do you not have that available? Need 2 meals per day, need 5 water. We can deal with that. And they don't have housing? Do they live somewhere else? There, no, you live here. You're fine. Maybe that's just wait a day. But I don't know where I can... If I assign and I can't assign here. Okay. How's this game so far? I like it. It's nice and cozy and just progressing nicely. Did we get our research? Yeah, we did. So let's go over here and... Oh, more paper. Alright, get on with the paper. And dry summer. Oh no. What does that mean? Probably less water, I would imagine. Oh, look at that. It changes a little bit. Okay, so we now need to figure out what a kiln is for. A kiln is where stone, sand, and clay are turned into bricks through molding and heating. That's a big building. Seems like a good place to build it. There we go. I would also imagine that we need a pit. So, where do we pit this? Huh. This is weird because I don't know what it requires if this can be built anywhere. So not here, for example, but it could be built out here. Okay, just maybe everywhere, anywhere. I don't see any kind of overlay like the other things where you can go, oh, this is a good place to build it. On stone. There's a gatherable stone resource in the spot next to the kiln. What? What does that mean? Like, what are those interesting points here? It seems like there's something it wants to build there. Like, we can't build it on top of this. So I don't know what... Like, we can build it here. Sure. Was a mind. Okay. Why? That's odd. Why? Huh? Weird. Select the resource. What do we have? We have glass is locked, but we have this one. And yeah, this is like a recipe. We don't have clay. Okay. This one is stone or clay. Oh, 10 people. Lack of energy now. Oh, lack of free resources. No. How much is this? 190. That's kind of a lot. Utilities. This seems like a windy place. There we go. Happy? Access to future mines. Well, who cares? Should I delete it? Do we get all the resources back when I delete? I don't know. What's that? That's stone. Was that the one that you were noting that's stone? Or is that from a gathering perspective that would require stone? No, that's also not a gathering. A field. Ah, there we go. That's stone. Okay. Yeah, so we can gather stone if we want it here. But the pit would then override some of these things. I don't want to override that. Let's build it here then. And then let's see if we can get a proper road here. And how do we delete this? Blah. There. What are you complaining about? You're complaining that we don't have this. Okay, now I need to figure out what I don't need in order to get more resources or more people. Okay, we have power done. Water doesn't require anything, so that's fine. This one I'm so worried about decreasing because I just feel that that's always going to be necessary. Let's see, what are you producing? You're producing 23 per day, and this over here is consuming 23 times 2, so it does need to have 2 of these, and our efficiency dropped down. Dry summer, minus 80 water production, minus farm, and plus sickness chance. Ooh. Yeah. Okay, what else do we think? Okay, shrooms are decreasing, so we kind of have to find another shroom. Oh, no shrooms. All right. That's why. You have no shroom. Oh, you have shrooms. One of these have to be getting this, right? Huh. Odd. We have 0 workers available. Ugh. That's bad. How the hell do we get more workers now? We're gonna have to decrease our consumption here. And then what about these? Stone. Stone is kind of okay, and we're going to be using a lot more stone. The wood is not okay, so that's not a problem. That's a problem. I don't think this is going to be super important, so let's take a little bit out of this. Paper, this I don't dare take out. What about here? There's only 2 in either of those. Okay, that is probably going to be bad
Our
for us.
illustrious
Hey,
champion
buddy.
returns.
18, thank you for the 16
Welcome
months.
home.
And good night, Michael. Armchair quarterback. Oh, that's very nice, Cat. That's very nice. I will definitely tell you if it gets overwhelming. Oh, field camp, field camp, field camp. I'm feeling... Yeah. Okay. We freed up some more resources, some more people. Now that is 47, and this one is consuming a little bit more than that, a little bit less than that. So we don't actually need as much in here, I think. Workforce 30, that gives us 28 per day. This one is not consuming 28, or not per day, but per cycle, I think. Lack of recipe. Is that this one? So as soon as we get some here, we should have it.
Our illustrious champion returns.
Hey, Kelthor, thank you for the 35 months. Why does it lack of recipe? Oh, now it is working. Okay, now it doesn't say lack of recipe. It just kind of states that we don't have enough here. Oh, this is 28 per day. This is no 38. What? This is not super intuitive, to say the least. So every 2 hours I produce 3.3 bricks, but I don't know how much I consume. Like, is the recipe 5 bricks output for this input? Yes. Okay. So it's 2 plus 6. So I'm for every 6 normalized output, I need 5. No, for every 5 normalized output, I need 6 input. So if this one would be 5, but it's not, it's 3.3, then that consumes 6 every 2 hours. 6 every 2 hours times 12 is, it's a big mystery. That's 72. So are you producing 72? Not even freaking close. Oh, thank you, Sybil Cecil, for the 200 bits. Trying yet again desperately to stir up some activity. I very much appreciate it, though it is not really particularly successful. It's also crazy how much, like, all of January and December, Steven was just all over the place, and then 2 days before I stopped streaming Valheim, poof, disappeared. I just know, I mean, we noticed that, right? And that's kind of what unfortunately always happens when someone comes in and is making such an impact, then suddenly, poof, gone. And there we go. Here's all that. And there we go. Alright, so now you're producing 56 per day. That's still not enough, and we still don't have more. Now this is getting a little bit better. Maybe we can do this, and it'll be better balance. 66 per day, and you're consuming... Who knows? 80% of that. Angry wife now. Who knows? Who knows? Or maybe just as I stopped playing Valheim and moved on, found someone else. That's fine. It's kind of how it is. Unfortunately, you can't expect people to hang around forever. It's very nice when people do. So yeah. This one, this one, this one. And stone is not really, and wood is not really keeping up. And our value here, 65, is very low. And what do we need to get? We need to get a lot more. Yeah, I can't get more than this. This is also really weird. Like workforce, I don't understand what this would do. Like then I lower it and the morale gets better, so they go from 65% efficiency to 85% efficiency. But I produce 25% less. So it's like it's still not, it's not worth it. But I guess this is like when it's already at 100, then you can start lowering the workforce and then maintain the higher, I suppose. But getting this, I can only get it to 10. That's really low value for the tools. But the clothing, did we get the clothing? No, we didn't, because we missed something, but now we have it. Oh, look at that. Someone coming in with a road. Or with a little cart. Nice. I also like that it doesn't seem like people are actually moving things around. They're just like things teleport magically from location to location. So it's not like they go out here, gather it, go back here, then take it from here, go into the storage, and only then is it become available. It's basically like, okay, you get it, and that's it. I like those simplifications, because otherwise, yeah, it gets a little bit annoying. So we're making kiln with clay and stuff. Why? I have no freaking clue. And none of these have any opportunity to build, to assign anyone. We have one useless here, so I'm actually happy that you can't do anything. You're housed and entertained, you're happy, and you're not doing a damn thing. There we go. Nothing for you to do. I don't know. Let's see. What... I guess we just speed up a little bit until we get the sewing thing done. And then what else is next? Then we have to look for what is next on the list. This is 4,200. Divided layers. Multi-layered brick and iron construction. Ooh, glass. Okay. Mine surveying. Coal and copper. That's 4.8. This is 5.9. Okay. 5.8. So the next one is there. Divided layers. Gets us sand and glass. Yeah, I can see we have issues if we don't get any more workers than what we have right now. Wow. Okay, I think this paper thing is more important than I thought. Although, not enough workers. Damn. What are we... Maybe less of that and more of that? Ugh. Is this maybe? Like, I'm also producing less like crazy, but I don't know why I'm doing it. Oh, technology researched. Sweet. Let's see. We can now produce a tailor. There. Seems like a good tailoring place. And then we'll come to the next issue of how do we feed it? Or how do we service it? That's not really figured out. And maybe the tailor needs a craftsman. I would hope that. I would hope so. And then, did we have anything else we could do? Yeah, that one. Divided layers. Let's do that. Power grid, structural things, and it'll give us a storehouse, a larger, more organized space for holding. Okay, and then a residence. I hope that. Let's figure out that residence not only just stores more people, but if it also just, I don't know, gives more morale, because that would be. Tailor would be better next to the housing. No, I don't see the reason for that. It doesn't have any effect on nearby, as far as I could tell. No, it doesn't have any nearby effect. This one had a nearby effect. It's a service. This is not a service. This is a production. So it's no more important than tools. So as long as it's produced, boom, magical, done. It's there. All right, start production of clothing. Yay, we can get one. Main class workforce needed. What? And oh, we make it out of leather. Okay. And let's just scroll down. Speed down a bit. Okay, we need to find 2 more people. I have no clue how I get more people. Is there anything we do here? No, less workforce, more efficiency, more workforce. Ooh, nice. I guess this is where we can take something out. Ew, doesn't feel right. Okay. So, does this work? Oh, that's 50%, and this is... Okay, I don't really know, but it'll be fine. We are now making 19 per day, and that will be going in here, and they'll be more happy from clothing. Yay! What do we need? Worker class people. So it needs 16 per day. Yeah, we don't have that yet. But it's only 4 extra we get. That's not... Oh, whoa. Overhunting. What are you saying? Chief, you may think it's absurd that we might run out of prey to hunt on a planet almost free of human beings. However, we assure you that if we keep hunting at this rate in this manner, we are likely to wipe out the animals close to us first and those in the surrounding areas shortly after. We need new regulations for our hunting grounds and seasons. Alright. There is no choice but to change our current approach so that hunting grounds can renew themselves with the ecological cycle. The decision is certainly up to you. We'll respect the balance of nature. Meat production will go down by 60%. Will go down by 80% during summer. The future is no more important than today. We'll go there. I don't know. We'll do that. Immigrants. Yes. 10 people. I absolutely accept those. Get to work. New law. Okay, so we got a new law, and that means food goes down, and that means we can assign 2 more people for this. Then we bring it back up online. Well, it's still pretty much, so we'll just back off a bit here. So that was meat production, and the other one that we also lost a little bit on is this one during the summer, but that's still plenty. Okay. And let's see, we now have idle people available, and I don't know, it just kind of feels like we could use more of this. Cloth gives us 2 so far, and we can get up to 4. And it needs 19 per day, and that's exactly what we produce. And we need to get up to 75 for more morale. How would we get that? I would need 6 more. Oops. Yeah, distribution. I would get +2, +2, +2. That's way more. That would mean that I had to make 2 of those locations. Here, when it comes to tooling, I can get +2. And then this one there should get +4. That will get us to 76. 74. Damn it. That's really difficult to get up there. Yeah. Yeah, that's I think we need another one. That means we need trying to convert. Don't want to convert too many. Let's see. We have a lot of leather, and we can't get more leather. Why not? That's because the food is overstacked. The food is actually decreasing, so we definitely need more here, especially for that. The fish, don't care. Don't care so much. There, and then we go down this. Okay, so that's a little bit more. This water is fine as well. The clay, I don't know what we need the clay for. This is 5.2, this is 4.8, and we are close to 4.8. So 4.8 is the next one. Yes, 4.8. That means this one is mine surveying is the next one we can do. If you build more houses, will they come? No. I think it's kind of gated on... but speaking of that, more houses. Didn't we... What? Multi-layered. Residence. Oh. Upgrade? To next tier. Yeah? Oh, that I can't do that. Huh. It needs things and more things. That one, locked wire, insulated something. Okay. I thought that we could actually make that. Shack. Basic mine, pit. Just looking at if there's something. Tailor, kiln, utilities, other, like storehouse and a residence. So I guess this is also here that it goes up and then you go, do you want that? Yes, but you need wire. We don't have wire. How do we get wire? There. That's the last thing we can get, is the wiring. Okay, but we're still... This is enough for 80 people. What about you? Did you convert? Yes, we did. Oh, there we go. No, it didn't. None of them start education. They were too dumb. Too damn stupid. Alright, let's see what else we have. What are we missing? I think this is definitely what we want. We want another one of these clothing shops. Takes 2 normals and 1 craftsman to work on this. And we are not really getting enough here, so let's throw in more resources to this. Oh, that takes a while to complete. Yeah, so we don't really have anything that clay is being used for right now, but because the stuff that we can use it for is upgrading the storage and the shacks, and neither of those are relevant or are possible because I need glass, which we can't make, and yeah, we can't make glass. Oh, we can make glass, but it comes from sand. How do we get sand? We can get sand, so we need another mining pit to make a sand thing. I wonder if that what that means, like that next to it. What? Lack of power? Why? Oh, yeah. Okay, we got something else coming online. Utilities, windmill. This looks like a good place for winding. That's just perfect location, and you need to start working on more of this. You're not ready? Almost there. Come on, one of them is gonna work. One of them will be passing their exam. Stupid idiots. That's a lot of paper we waste on these. Tooling as well. So we can't really... Lack of energy. Yeah, no, I know. But we'll get that. Once we get these things, then we'll have the energy going. More demos for games now, and I like it. Yes, absolutely. And I think it's very smart of developers to make demos. So over here, there we go. We are going to be getting a little bit of sand, and we're also like really deep in the hole when it comes to power. So let's switch you off and switch you off so it doesn't affect everyone else. So now we're good on power until these get constructed. Whoop. That one's working. 19 constant? That's not much. 19? 19? 19? 38 constant? That's... 19? Really? That's all we get for you? 95? How is this so bad? They oh, nope, nope, they're really bad. Why are they so bad? It's right next to that one. Okay, let's build it here then. Let's see if that makes it better. Yeah, that's kind of miserable. Oh well. Turn on. Did anyone pass? No, not yet. Clay is here. And that gets converted into something else. What is your problem? Oh, lack of power. Okay, well, that's kind of reasonable. Production paused. Yeah. There. Food is increasing. This is increasing. This is increasing. Did anyone pass the exam? Oh, of course, 2 members became useless. All right, we go in here. Good. Now we have more production. What are we now producing? Now we're producing 2 times 19, and that means we can go in here and get everyone up to some... We're up to 70. How do we get to 70, though? So we need to get 6 more. 1, 2, 6. I can do this. That gets us to 37, and then 1 more step up for the tooling, and then we should be getting up to the next tier, up to 85%. Let's keep an eye on this, and that will just sort of magically boost everything. Except we don't have any power. Any of wow, the wood has been... Or maybe that's because of these 2. Oh, these ones are 133. Okay, that's a big difference between this location and that location. All right, whatever. It's fine. Wood. Let's get that one. Let's see. What do we have enough of? We can... Oh, we can't even lower this. What about over here? Isn't it weird that this is 56 per day and it's just keep increasing? I have 2 workers and 1 of these, and we now get lots more food, and we're up to 85. Woo! 76 here gets us to 85 production capacity. That means everything gets a boost. Right. Your lack of energy, we can just switch you on. That's all good. Lack of workforce. We got 2 workforce, but that's it. That's it. And I'd also need to make another one of these, just focus on glass, or alternate them, which I'm not going to do. So I guess we want to make another production of a... What is this? This is a kiln. Yeah, the road's a bit weird. Where do we have more people? So we need glass. That's a lot of stone, and we're just consuming all the stone somehow. Here we have stone, here we have that. Anything for the gathering stuff that is also... What about cooking? Cooking maybe is... there, and then gathering of shrooms, gathering of shrooms, gathering of shrooms. They have 1, so that's also good, I guess. What about fishing? Just also decrease this as well. What are you waiting for? I don't know. What do we think this is? Oh, it might be bricks. Oh, look at that. Bricks are unfortunate. Interesting. So bricks are producing, and yet I don't want to produce it as much, so we'll make some glass. There we go, 2 into glass. I have 2 remaining. How much glass are you? You're consuming 8. 8 for 2. And what about our sand production here? That produces 20. Yeah, we'll just do something like this. I don't know. Okay, so now we're producing glass. What do we need glass for? I have no idea. We needed glass here, but also the wire that we don't have. Okay, we have now progressed further up. I think, are we in a position where... Yes, we can build this. But somehow our main problem is actually over here. Wow, that is weird. Like, how? But this is also why we're running out of logs, is because it's... Yeah, it's being used for that. And I guess this is just waiting a little bit. Now we're not wasting a lot to convert here, so this is also good. Not a problem. And... Oh, what is your problem? Water being full is good. Water is the cheapest thing we can... Yeah, these are just fully stacked. And that's now... Let's speed up. Because all we need is getting this to... What is it, 1200? It is not a branch of Frostpunk. Oh, unending preparation. Ooh, what is this? Chief, the continuation of our life here must be based on preparedness as well as sustaining life. One of the most important lessons of the last 50 years has been that we cannot trust the seasons. The inconsistency of the atmosphere can breed hellish heat waves and Siberian colds in any geography. So it is this world, it's not any other world. Otherwise there would be no such thing as Siberian. This state has only worsened with time. It would be foolish to expect it to get better from here. We need to stock up on essential needs, at the very least on fuel, food and water. This will help us cope with extreme. Alright, stock up 3000 water and 1200 simple meal. Isn't that done? Done. Oh, the water needs to be stockpiled. Alright, cool. Is water stockpiled in here? No? Yes? Okay. Well, let's make a few water production stuff more. Water, basic wells. Let's see if we can find somewhere that actually has some positive things. Yeah, there's 2 out here. Can I get more than 2? Plop it down. Oh, what is your problem? Available 0? Oof, that's because it's winter, isn't it? Oops. And yeah, that should help get us more water. Is just disappearing right now, like really quickly. Whoops. Get more water then. Here's a nice water place. Now, water is super simple because it doesn't require any what's it called? Any resources. So we build it and then we forget about it. Once it's built, it'll just do its stuff. There. So it's like a fixed expenditure. And we have a lot of... Oh no! Hurry up and do that. Stable roots, what does that do? Resource camp, sweet, let's get that done. And what else do we have? We have over here my materials. We have this one, which is another smattering of paper, and then over here we have another insulated furnaces. Cool. Right, I think we'll take a little break here. You would get like a nice view of our city here. Is there like a control U or something like that? Maybe 11 map mode, whatever. Nope, not yet. Cool. And we will. There. I think it's safe to just leave it online like this while I take a little break, and then I'll be back in 2 minutes and we can continue on this journey. I think it fits very well nicely with what we have available on time for a stream today. So, be back in a bit. And welcome back. And welcome PM5K Actual. Seems like a game you can get into. Yeah, me too. Let's also... Oh, look at that. We got the spring, the massive morale boost. Now we're up to 115. Woo. And let's see. We are also accruing up here. We need to get to 3,000. That'll get there pretty quickly. Now that we have these things sorted. So we'll get this one done. And then what is the next thing? That is, do we have enough paper? Yes, we do. So we can research here. Mine surveying. Divided layers, that we got nothing out of that one. Which one was the one we did before? Oh, stable routes. We don't know what the stable routes actually was. Field camp? What is a resource camp? Is that like an upgrade? No? Look at that. Default layer. Wind layer, mining layer. Cool. Where is that resource camp that was said? In this way, if we have lots of resources ready, we can deal with almost any distressing situation. Yeah. That's a little bit too much here in terms of the morale part. But it's an upgrade to what? Maybe it would just make sense that it would be this one. Forge to the next year. What is the next year? I don't know. Is the forge? That is really something that would be nice to sort of illustrate. Basic construction, stockpile, and soup kitchen. So it's an upgrade to a stockpile, but not the soup kitchen. Doesn't say anything. Stable routes, resource camp. And that's an upgrade to a scout guild. Yeah, so if anyone's played it and knows what it is, then by all means, let me know, because I don't get it. 25 plus 25? You are super happy. What is this game? This is kind of a... oh, by the way, why do we have these listed on top? Did we always have that? Or is that like a... Ah, look at that. Product. Worker. Warning. Ah. I like. Ooh, pop, 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 pop. That's nice. Soup kitchen has not been producing for 3 days. Why? Because we're full. We're full of fullness. That. And that one. Good. Yeah. Let's try to figure out what it is we can do at this point. This is so weird. Like, maybe it's an upgrade to a scout guild. I don't know. Maybe we'll build a scout guild again and see if that can be upgraded. Probably not. Doesn't cost anything, so not really. Not really of any concern to us. Well, this is now producing glass, and it's not up here, but we do have some glass. Yes, we have a fair bit. The next thing we want is accruing more paper. And when we have more paper, then we can research the next thing. Though we are in the process of the mine surveying here. And then we need to get to 1460 to get the next. And we are already available to that. So that means we can do a basic mine. We'll do that. Scout Guild constructed. No, started construction. And all the resources got delivered, and we just need to wait for the science to the tech to be completed. Speed up until the tech gets completed. I like these pop up, so we kind of get a sense of how much we get. Oh, power. Oh, why? That's probably the scout guild that got completed, isn't it? Yeah. Can I upgrade it? Yes. Okay, so this is the scout guild. And I can't turn off the scout guild. Huh. But let's learn from our mistakes here that this is a good place to build wind turbines. Don't know if they need wind access or they need road access. We'll see. This one doesn't have enough power. I don't care. But we know that this is the one that becomes a resource camp. So we know. Mining. I like these pictures. It's very nice. Though we resemble a shantytown, we now know enough to be able to build our first mining facilities. In order to access the rich resources under the surface, we need to position these facilities carefully and begin digging mine shafts to reach whatever can be accessed. Only once these shafts have been dug can we say for certain what minerals we can find in the area and how much of them. Mineral veins usually found on mountain slopes or on the interior of rocky lands. After select the mine building, you can view potential mine veins by navigating close to the areas of the map. Let's get the mining packs ready. Okay, build a mine. Resource. Basic mine. Ooh, that's interesting. What is the role of these things? Alright, so that covers the entire... this entire mountain. Oh, that would be a nice place. And then I guess that once we build it, then whatever is inside this area will be revealed. What is that? What is that thing? Why is there a tentacle in my water? That's not nice. Isn't that's a tentacle? Like, I don't know. If you give me a warning that there are tentacles in my water, please be a little more elaborating on it. On what this warning means. I prefer octopus fishing. I guess in a well. Like, I don't know what this is if it's not a tentacle. Oh, it means it needs a road. Oh, do you think that? I'm pretty sure it's tentacles. Okay, you were right. It wasn't tentacles. It was a road. How would you know? How would I know? Okay, so now I can do an iron ore or a copper ore or a coal. No, no, no. What? Why does it say 0 available? We can do the iron. What? But we are also just getting iron normally. But we can't get copper any other way. Ugh. Yep. Available resources 0. We've launched a simple mineral processing plant and begun operating on our first mineral deposits. From now on, we will need to find new deposits and make structural investments. We'll multiply our... I'm kind of feeling I'm missing something here. Like... Ah! Discover this area. Cost stuff to discover. Yes. Under discover. Under discover? Oh, it's progress. Yeah. Okay, let's do the other ones as well. It's a little bit dangerous or expensive, but we'll do that just to see how it works. Copper! Woo! A lot of copper available. Yay! And that means here we can now get the copper because we've... Okay, so this one basically says this is the processing plant, and then we need to actually drill the mine shafts in here. And this one covers an area. All right, I like that. This one's coal. Nice. This one is then iron. Okay, cool. But we wanted copper because copper. That was a road. I don't know. Apparently it was a road. Then we have a new thing as well. There was something like a smelter production. Oh, immigrants. Ooh, 10 workers. Absolutely. We need you in our facility. Oh, and we also can build the last research. Got it. Oh, the little kitties, they want attention. But yeah, this is something that's it's a little bit bothering for me. I feel like this stuff. Oh, that's a basic mine. Oh, it's this one that gets the smelter. All right, cool. Let's go over to this forge. It can't do. I can do copper ingots. Requires insulated furnace, so not yet though. Not yet. But that means we could get... Oh, what happened? Sandstorm. Minus 35 workforce. Ouch. Some of our planet's atmospheric layers took further damage throughout the last 25 years, resulting in unpredictable changes in our weather cycles. New cycles? We've been witnessing a colossal sandstorm for years. Strangely, however, we recently observed horrific electrical discharges along with the wind and sand. Throughout sandstorms, which can last from a couple of hours up to several days, every activity, machine and living being has to slow down. In fact, we would be lucky to not lose the roofs above our heads. Okay. Negatively affect our workforce. Technology, that is the end of the tech tree. Yes. And we get a smelter and copper ingots, bronze bars, and wire. Okay, so that's a smith. So we need another smithy here. And then that will get a tentacle field here if I don't build that. Good, so this is under construction and we got new people coming in, that's great. Then it would be nice to see what the sand is like. Consumable, craftable, construction, sand. Okay. I mean, it's not maxed out, so this is maxed out though. Ooh. Brick. We'll knock this one down a little bit. And stone is just kind of a little bit of a problem. Okay, I will now require this. 1, 2. And that requires copper ingots. Okay, so that's not a thing. How do we make copper ingots? That's probably in the smelter that was... Yeah, but where is the smelter? So is the smelter an upgrade to something? Yeah, I can't upgrade the houses unless I have the wire. And I don't have the wire until I have the copper ingots. And the copper ingots... Oh, there we go. This is in a forge. Alright, cool. So the forge can probably be upgraded to a smelter. Okay. That would make sense. Like a forge become a smelter. Anyway, the forge. Let's make another forge then. Forge. You can be right there and be happy about it. Cool. So that gets us forged to make some copper. And where are we? How are we doing on the copper here? Not enough free workers. Should we send a few over here for training? And this might not need as much. Now we don't need this for upgrade research. What is this? What? We're out of... Oh no. Shit. It's bad. Maybe we just switch you off. Recipe. 3 here. So you make copper ingots. Copper ingots goes over here. Oh. And this will consume... getting ratios is so difficult here. 1 copper ingot gets 18. Oh, education complete. One of them got upgraded. Sweet. Which is another little headache because I don't think I... Oh, it's over here, right? Was this one? I just wanted to though, like, yay, what is that? That gets us plus 10%, and these give us a lot less than 10%. Alright, 17 per day should be enough. This one is definitely not consuming 17 per day. This one's getting enough. And then we look at the wire. Seems like something we would have to have a lot of. And then let's have a look if we can upgrade. 42. Yay, it works. We'll soon need cotton, yeah. Upgrade the forge? Yes. We'll try upgrading these things and figure out what we can. 62, I don't know if I have 62. I did. So, we'll see. And 71 plus 4, so it's still 80 is still enough of this. It also just feels a little bit weird that we build a shack, switch mode, yeah, that we build the shack and then have to upgrade it. So that later on, that would make sense to have something like in Riftbreaker where you go like, okay, always build the highest tier. Right, we are gonna be farming those damn beasts though. So you need to consume more. Look, there, consume more food of this part, and you will be farming more here because I get 48 per day. And if I look at this one, it's 6 cloth. Okay, and the recipe is 6 leather for 6 cloth, but we're not getting 6 cloth. We're only getting 3.9 cloth for each. So it'll be like, if it's 19, that kind of goes like 20. That means I get 30. This one requires 30 leather, so that shouldn't be a problem. It's just that... Oh, look at our food. Our food is just... Oh my god, we're dying. Get more food. Look at that. That's obscene. That would be nice to have some kind of warning on this. Okay, what is your problem? Oh, bronze ingots. We don't know what bronze ingots are for. Oh, that's interesting. So now we upgraded it. That's an interesting name that it has. Hmm. That's also interesting. That kind of means that if we're upgrading it, not researched yet. Oh, come on. Then please don't have this button available. Like, don't. Oops. What's this? Oh, what? We have completely missed this. Plus 10 workforce to all gather jobs. Plus 15 on all tool production. It's for farm. Yeah, we don't have farm. Yeah. And these ones I don't know what we would use for. State of emergency. Like, for 5 days. Like, it's kind of just use it. It's free stuff. It's just the naming that it says. In action current. Oh. Population. Okay. Advisor contribution. Plus 5 efficiency to all classes. Plus 5 workforces for all classes. That's good. Free stuff. Is Turkish enemy smelter. There we go. Kind of suspected that. What is your lack of recipe? Oh, we are not mining enough then. Or what? Lack of recipe? What? It might be just frozen. This one's getting 21 per day. Cool. And those smelters seem like a good idea. So let's upgrade the smelters as well. And what about the housing? Does that look better? It looks better. Let's upgrade the housing as well. Waiting for resources. I don't know. We'll just do all of it. I don't know how much we have. Can we see that? We can see that. Wire. Well, we have 3,300 wire, so we can get a few more here. No upgrade there. I wonder what the benefit of this is. Let's try and look at the one that got upgraded. Okay, so it's just +2 capacity. That's kind of underwhelming. I was hoping it would also give us something else, but that wouldn't make... Oh, this is also a little bit of an interesting translation. Don't destroy houses during winter. I'm not destroying them. Oh, they need power. Oh, they need 45 power. Oh, crap. Does this affected by the fact that it's not? No, it doesn't. Okay, this is... Oh, they are kind of... Oh, 142. Ooh. Okay, we need more. Looks pretty much on site. Education complete. 2 of them got converted. Sweet. And that is here. We select this one. Yay. Yay. Look at that. Workforce. So instead of having 3 of these workers, I get 2 of the other ones. This was... Instead of 3 that work at 105, then I can upgrade the building. Yeah, we're 260 power in the hole. Oops. Slow it down a bit. Advisor contribution and refreshment. Interesting how these don't have tools. They must have different kind of tools, or what? Spring. Windmill completed. Windmill completed. We have tons of power from the windmill. Excellent. This one needs improvement. It would be nice if I could determine... Oh, can I determine what's up here? Oh, look at that. Do these have like check marks? Does that change? No, I just put it on the graph. Steel. No. Smithy? No research yet. What else could be upgraded? Oh, this one. Ta-da! And the last upgrade over. We have lots of power again, so let's get this one online. Right, that is good. Now we get lots more of this, and that should help with our cloth distribution. We are at 116. And as long as it is at over 100, then it's fine. I like the way that it's interacted. Oh. Well. So this one can only mine one of these locations. Why are you not having any of that? That's because this one that's gathering is not doing any of that. Okay, yeah, that kind of makes sense. Yeah, we kind of took all the iron mining. Oh, no available. Okay, what about you? You have 6,000 available, so let's get all of that in here. That's why it wasn't working. There. 0 available and nothing. Field worker, nothing. Yeah, that makes sense. These are working again. This stockpile upgrade. Yes, please. What about this? Okay. Next year, that doesn't... Oh, no. What? Fire? Fire! It's our lumber mill. Full response. I don't know what that means. Where's the water coming from? From out of the tailor. Full response. Oh, you might want to respond to this. It's okay. How are we doing? 20? As you provide building maintenance services, the chance of fire decreases. Okay, that seems good. Can I start seeing an impact of the water coming out of the tailor? Yeah, I mean that he's well motivated for it. It looks like nothing working. It still increases here. Where are they? Balance response, full response. I'm happy I didn't choose balance response. Like, yeah, you know, because this is as much as we can do. Oh, you're running. I can see that. Oh, you don't care. You don't care. It's not my house. Psh. Psh. Got this. That one. 2. Oh, more. What? I think the translations are a little bit wonky. Now what? Demolished? Why? Oh no. Well, that's less than ideal. We'll build another one. I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know. We'll leave it here. It's only like the most important building we have, or close to. We got this one going again. This one going. This one's okay. And paper things, sure. Are we out of power? We are out of power again. Damn, how much power did we these do? That's a lot of power back here. Okay, so let's build them. There you go. Wonder how long it takes. Yeah, I wonder what it didn't. I hope it just doesn't spread. I mean, if we invest all of this and it doesn't spread, then I kind of can say, okay, that's fine. That also kind of makes sense. But each one now has takes more power. This one is also taking more power and not enough workers. Build. Wonder when it gets. It seems more quiet now. Smoldering. I like the animations. They get the job done, and they're atmospheric enough that it's nice, and it doesn't need to do more than this. Education complete, and we got nothing. Useless. Useless education service. Still smoldering. Got that ingots. We are increasing here. We are keeping steady on the leather-ish. Oh, our tools are not good. Why are the tools not good? One more here. I guess that's all we can do. Wish we could upgrade. Nope, not researched. And we have the ingots. We have the wood. Ah, now we can build it again. $17. How's our copper supply thing going? I have to click here and look at craftables. Copper, there's something. Copper ingots, not really great. Bronze ingots, bronze is tin, and yeah, we can't make that if we don't have tin. Yeah, Taylor water didn't seem to do anything. Nope, it did not. Power is now very good. How much power does this give? Yeah, okay, there. Oh, this one is 180, 190, 199. Whew. Good. And let's see. This one would also be nice to see an upgrade in almost there. 11,000 towards the next. Where are we at? 11,000. We should be. How are we? Oh, like the goal is also need to get to 100 people. That's why the progress is 87% because I need 11,600 here and I need 100 people, and then that's probably the constraint to get to era 3, and then we need 400 people and 242,000. Okay, education complete, and they are again useless. That is crazy how useless they are. This there. Can this be upgraded? Don't have it. I need one more, but then I need 800 paper, so let me wait for the paper to complete. There. Get that going. Alright, we have pretty much everything we can and want to do. Is there anything that's kind of running out? Yeah, those tools are not great. Why are they not great? Workforce 105 and efficiency 70. 65. Okay. Oh, look at that. We're so close to the next level. That should get us up to 85. A bit for me, though, every once in a while. Okay. Well, that's don't think that's anything to do with me, but who knows? Oh, I keep clicking. This one's okay. It would be nice if we could control what we display up here. Oh, this one says logs. Could I? No. Yeah. No. That doesn't seem like. Twitch problems? Well, Twitch being Twitch, I guess. If I look at my end on today, 34 dropped frames, and that's less than half of a second. It's a half a second of frames dropped over 3.5 hours. Yeah, let's get the... There was one more thing we were just waiting for it to complete. Oh, this one. We just want this one to complete. But I guess that there's not really much more because we've unlocked everything we can unlock. We've built everything we can build. It's a nice little colony we have here. Nice brick houses. It's nice when you come down here. It'd be nice if there was a mode with without the UI. Right, I think we'll be wrapping up at this point because there's not much we can do at this point. Nothing much we can do aside from this. Yeah. So education complete. Let's see if maybe that's like a thing that we can't get more than 6 because this seems a little bit extreme. Maybe there's some hard-coded something there. Back to Nerdburn. So much for the short stream. Yeah, well, it's still a little slightly shorter. You need a better teacher, indeed. Right. So I'm really liking this. The one thing that the one thing that sort of intuitively comes to mind is it's not particularly unique. It's well made, it's well done, but it is extremely vanilla. And like nice music, nice graphics, nice gameplay. But like Frostpunk had this Steam thing in the middle that was unique and interesting, and you sort of had to balance everything around that idea. Then here it's the usual. You have housing, you have gathering stuff, you have hunting, you have clothing, and you have services, and you know it's very much just the usual. It's very vanilla when it comes to how it plays, and I would like to have something that makes it feel unique, some kind of thing, and I don't really see how or what that could be. If it's something that gets added later, maybe when it sort of matures into the next era, then I don't know what it could be. Maybe there's going to be more advanced processes, because right now, if you think about it, like it doesn't matter that things are not next to each other, because as soon as one thing is produced, then it's just inside the storage instantly. So production chains are completely irrelevant because they are just instantly jumping from location to location, which is nice for a city builder, but means that it's not any kind of logistics game because materials teleport. So I think it's a nice game that when it comes out, I'll definitely be playing it. But I don't think it's... Oh no, I think it's going to be like Anno 1800 or something like that, which is the last one I played, and it was good fun. But it was also like, okay, this is sort of the middle of this category of what you can expect, like right centered, and then other ones will be like, oh yeah, this is like Anno but something, or with like Anno but in snow, space, ancient times, the desert, whatever things, right? And then you kind of do that variation from the core, and this is very much very close to the core. It doesn't have that one thing that distinguishes it. Like you could say like the Wandering Village was like, oh, it's a colony builder on top of a dinosaur, like ooh, except it didn't matter. But you know, it's a thing, right? What other colony builders have we built that is very much the same idea lately? Floodlands was also like very close to the center of what you can expect, and the things that were off center in that regard, or sort of unique, were just really weird. Like these factions that started warring with each other in a post-apocalyptic world, that it was weird a bit. So yeah, and you can say Ixion is something completely different. So yeah, so Anyway, I think that it's a very nice game, and especially like a demo. And it's going to be interesting to see how it progresses as we get further in. You can say we spent 3.5 hours on this today, and certainly did not rush. Then we can also say, okay, if there's 50 hours of gaming in it, or let's just say 30 hours of gaming, then that means still there can be lots of interesting things that will significantly change the way the game plays. But it's one of those things that I'm keeping in mind, and it's definitely a game that I think we'll be playing to some extent. Cool. So that was a little bonus stream for today. Yeah. Yeah. Also remember, tomorrow I'll be continuing with the Icarus streams. Thursday I'll be taking a look at Captain of Industry. I know I haven't released videos the last 2 days on YouTube. I've been busy with other things, and I will definitely get something out there tomorrow, and then have lots of stuff planned for the rest of the week. With that being said, I also have a planned subathon celebration of 4 years of full-time content creation coming up on the weekends 17th, 18th and 19th of February. So mark that in the calendar, and we'll see. So for now, thank you very much for watching. I will see you guys hopefully tomorrow for some Icarus. Good night, take care, and stay effective.